It is. We live, young Chaz. We live.
Let's see who really loves us.
I'm definitely about to do the IG thing. See how this happens. See how this works. But then it's gonna drain my battery.
So I was gonna start recording us from my phone, but now I gotta learn how to do the clips like that. Shantae showed me that, so I was like, okay, I don't need to sit there. What we need to do, because I've been meaning to talk to you about, is doing an outro. I know, like one of those. And then you guys watch it like something you can clip on, and then I can put up like links to the other stuff on. You know what I mean? I need like to do one of those. So you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to watch more, you can follow us here. Here's the if you want. If you're brand new, go all the way back to the beginning. Here's the first episode. Blah blah blah.
Right.
You can do stuff like that.
Yeah, you gonna do that? That's a great idea.
We got to do it.
Yeah,
it's just a thing for us. I can shoot that on the phone though.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Or maybe just at the end of our show.
Okay.
And then it's just something separate. So then I can just edit it and put it in there.
For sure.
But it's just something we can do just sitting.
Yeah. I know you're talking from the phone. So
no, or even just like at the end of our stuff, like because it's just one of those. Or maybe I can just do it just like I think you guys can watch it. I have to see it now. Like click the link at the bottom to right. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but you're gonna have to. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's a lot of surgery and on YouTube. We got to put those boxes right where.
Right. That stuff I can do. We just need to record that clip of us.
Yep.
And then I'm like, do I need to do a new one every? See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
If I just do it one time,
right,
we don't ever have to do it again, right?
Right. Yep.
But I've been meaning to talk to you about that in like 2 weeks.
Yep. I sound like my guy, Jasmine.
Eventually, we gonna get to it. Though.
We gonna get there. Get to the money. Let's get to the money.
Because then somebody was like, "Yo, you guys need to talk about when we talk about this about doing current stuff." But what I'm thinking, I go like, yeah, you want to do current stuff so you can have those things to talk about. So you can pop and catch in a cycle. But also, I'm like, well, try to shoot ahead. We have enough stuff ahead, right? But maybe what I'll do is I'll do 2 episodes. It just won't work week to week because, if we keep some things that are evergreen, we can always pop it up.
Right.
So I might just do it but then, I might just store some stuff. So if we have a guest, that's something that I'll probably try to do right away.
Or if it's not evergreen, just put that out early.
Right. So if we have a guest, if we have a you. DJ Lack in the building.
Freaking Lack. Chaz.
So so I'm trying to just think of those. I'm like, well, we can do those things, and then I've been doing a lot more research on making sure that your stuff goes, how to get it out there. I've been downloading everything to put it up on Apple Music and all that good stuff, Spotify and all that good stuff. So I'm trying to use this site called. I'm gonna go through Audio Boom, right? If you go through Audio Boom, so it gives us all the ads anyways. So if you go through Audio Boom, they can host it for you, and then they'll start finding ads. Once you hit a certain number, they'll start finding ads. The good thing about us having so many episodes up is people can just go, they can just go to it. So those things, man, I'm trying to make sure that. Because I was looking at those cats, DeSuze and Miro, who broke up, right? They're not, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh man, it's a great void there. And I was like, we do the exact same thing anyway. Right. So it's like.
You're more topical though. They're more topical. Right.
Which is not a problem if we're topical. It's just harder for us to do it because of, scheduling and stuff like that. Me and you, we can talk about hot topics and stuff like that. Not a problem. But then it's like, can we get this out that week? And I go sure, if I go home, if I spend Monday doing it, but it would have to vary because if it's a week like this one, it's just me at the crib, it's me and Izzy. I go I could probably do that this week, right? We can probably talk about Denver and Miami. We can talk about those things and whatever, and then it's topical. But then it's those other times I go oh man, I can't get that out this week. Yeah. But I'm like, man, maybe if we start planning, okay, this one we'll use this episode that's already done, put that in there, and then next week I'll be free that week. So, just things like that. I'm just trying to figure those things out, schedule stuff like that.
Yeah.
You didn't hit record yet, right?
No. And I'm also looking at the move. You have to, yeah. So you see, why are you? I think I have more room right here. I always try to balance it between this area and your side. You see this right here, and then your side is.
Hey, why is it so hard?
Pause.
I'm trying to. It is. This nigga's
Childish.
Are you saying,
what
man?
lens is that? You see this one right here versus yours.
You
so try to even those out. It's like no, just like this.
Oh, you want to move it?
So, yeah. What up, Anna? This is it. Anna says, "Wow, she's an AI."
How's that?
Yeah, it's great.
Is it?
Yep.
You say she's an AI?
Because she be just saying the most perfect, wildest things. That's it's like, I don't know. You said, "Why is it so hard?" She said, "Well, I like them hard."
Hey.
AI. I need to. Ow! All right. Okay. Day it is.
Day it is. One time?
Huh? Oh, you already recording.
Yeah, I'm recording, man. What do you think this is? What's up, Anna? Is it? I like them hard.
You know, the funny thing is, we get these creepy, sneaky people that be in here don't say nothing. Who's in here, man?
Bro, it's nuts.
Who is in here?
Like, I have people who, like, even though I met this girl at the show, she's like, "Oh, I'll be watching Lackaroni Chaz. I'll be watching the lives." I'm like, "Where you at?"
Yeah, why don't you say nothing?
Just V, she was saying that. I was like, "Hey, man, don't be in here being a creep in the back.
Yeah.
Stop being a creep in the back.
Yeah.
Come on and holler at us. And Suzette be out here. We appreciate that, yeah. We appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Lack?
Hey, and this is it. Are you
in LA? That would never get old to me, bro.
Hold on. Are you following Chaz YouTube channel?
Pretty sure.
Cheers.
I think so.
So how's your live?
I haven't gone live in a long time.
Yeah. Why is that?
Just because it's discussion. Like, I think about, okay, I can maybe do it for like, I can't do it 5 days a week right now.
Why don't you go live, double live?
Why?
Just to see how. Why not? Just to see.
Doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense because we got different subscribers, right? You think we're the same people?
Well, here's I go like, all right, well, let's go live, but us going live for the show helps drive your channel.
Sure.
So then when I post the show, it drives mine.
Mm-hmm.
But then if I go live, I mean, I'm sure we do have different people.
Right. That's what it's about, interaction, right? No?
I don't know.
You don't like it? This whole time I'm talking on this mic right here.
What if, can you go live on a laptop? Why don't you go live on IG and I go live on YouTube? Maybe we'll do that next time.
Okay. On the next podcast?
Yeah.
Okay. After today.
And then we'll try. Sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
And we'll try that.
Let's do it.
See how that works.
Let's do it. All right.
What's up? Spice, what's going on? What's up, LaShonda G? Spicy Original.
Yeah.
LaShonda G.
I feel like I got a lot more real estate than you.
You might. It feels, you know what feels weird? Like Dion's back, like there's a lot less stuff happening right now. Everything seems, I was like, oh, this is more open.
This whole time sitting here, my ass was all out.
Did Dion like one switch seats, man? There's shit in there.
There is flagellants.
I've been watching a great show. I'm in love with this show on Netflix called, I think it's called Sanctuary.
Okay.
And it's about sumo wrestlers, right? And it's Japanese and it's about these sumo wrestlers. And like the culture of it, but it's modern day, right? Mm-hmm. So it's not like back in time, but sumo wrestling's been around for at least 1,500 years, right? And I've always liked the sumo wrestling. I've always been like, yo, these big dudes is athletic. They move, you know what I mean? They show all that ass. There's a lot of ass.
I don't know why I do that.
I don't know, but their outfits are they're like, you know, I mean, there's like, what's the word? it's a lot of honor and all those things. And so, you know, but like this dude, you know, so it's like Japanese is very, very cultural, a lot of respect. It's a big thing, right? Having honor. And so you got this young dude who's in there, his life sucks, and he's just like a wild card. He's like the bad boy. He's like the Dennis Rodman of sumo, right? And so now he's like, you know, and so everybody's trying to get him to like, dog, you're really talented, but you don't take this seriously. Right. You don't work. It's like watching one of them dudes who was like a number one pick, who was just like fucking it off.
Nick Cannon on drumline.
yeah. Like I'm just like, if you would just sit here and focus and study. Right. But it's great. And then it's just wild, like these, like they have the rankings in sumo. And so if you're on the bottom tier, these dudes like wiping the butts of like the bigger dudes, because it's harder for those big guys to wipe. Right.
Oh wow. That's a real thing.
So they had to get in there and wipe dudes.
I thought you were using it as like youth.
Nah, man. That was one episode and I was like, yo, that's wild to make somebody do that. Wow. But it's a thing. And it's a dude's like, you know, eventually you'll be wiping my butt. Like, it's a thing. And it's like, and then, you know, so dude's trying to get this money for his pops. His pops had to act like, this is great. And then it's just watching it and him. I just go like, it's, and then you can also see like the American culture, right? Like, dude has a hat on, he's rocking, but he'll get out and party. And then it's just a cool show.
I'm trying to think what's stopping you from wiping your butt?
If you're that big, you have to be that big. You're not that big yet, like.
But I'm trying to think. Is it the fat here?
I think it's just trying to get. I don't know. Cats don't stretch enough. I don't know.
Because, like, it has to be this part right here.
I'm a fan though. I go like, oh, this show is great. This is great. I hope it gets Sanctuary. It's called Sanctuary. I hope it blows up. But it's one of those shows I was like, hey, because I saw the sumo, dude. I was like, yo, I've never seen a show based around sumo wrestling. I was like, I've never seen a show like this. But I'm sick of watching some of these repeat shows. I was like, I've never seen it. I've never seen this before. I'm a fan, bro.
You know what? A show that got me in the chokehold?
What?
It's on YouTube.
Okay. It's
called Odd Man Out.
Odd Man Out. Okay.
And it's a prize at the end of the show. So what it is it's usually like 6 people, and it'll be like 4 of these people are gay.
Okay. 1
of these people are straight.
Okay.
Who's the odd man out?
Okay.
So now they're all asking each other questions, trying to
figure out.
Yeah. So every time they vote someone out, the first person obviously is hopefully you get it right the first time. If you keep going, like there's somebody else in here, the money starts decreasing. So now they're getting desperate, like, okay. Because like for the sake of easy math, it'd be like $10,000 if y'all get it right on the first one out.
Yeah.
But then if you like, let's go another round because I kind of think it's him. So hey, when you said you was the top, when you said about, so they do stuff like that. So now they like, it's definitely him. So then they be like, nah, it's him. So now the money keeps decreasing. So now they desperate, like,
you gotta figure out.
Yeah, like so like if the light turns red, that means you guys didn't gotta get it right. If the light turns green, the mole is still inside the box.
That's a cool show.
I know, it was a great show, and they have at least like 50 episodes.
Dang, working.
And they have people like another episode is like who's black. So are they all blindfolded? So they're all talking to each other. And there's a white dude in there sitting there like from the hood. And he's talking, knows the black culture. So he's in there sitting like, yeah, man, when I was going to South Central LA, he talking like that. And they all, he definitely, they had a black dude in there with the white voice. Yeah. So he was definitely throwing people off. It was a dope ass show. Yeah.
I got to start asking about the childhood growing up. You got to go right into be like,
they did.
You got to be like, you got sisters? Right?
Yeah.
And I got to be like, what's black hair smell like?
They said that. They said that.
The white dude couldn't.
He did. Dude, he had said, it stank. He's the first one to say it. And this is how I got him. I said, let's everybody here say nigga. I would have knocked them all out.
Hey, that white dude practice. There's no way. I don't think black hair stink. I think like
when it's being cooked.
Yeah, when it's being cooked, I go like, it's a fresh press right there.
You like that?
Yeah, I miss it. You know, yours Mexican.
You got sisters?
No, but just having cousins and fam. You know what I mean? You be around everybody like, and that smell of cooked hair is hilarious. But you just be like, oh, it smells pressed in here. I was like, all right, we got the. Man, it smells great. I miss it. When I smell it, like I'll get around black women and be like, yeah.
I think when it's done
It all smells great.
Yeah.
Unless you burn somebody's ear, that's always hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, they got you.
I'm about to remove Big Sis Chris as an admin.
Why would Big Sis Chris do?
She keeps hating on the fact that we keep going on at 10.
We
know, man. All right, stop advertising.
Tell them not to do it at 10. I'm mad at you here. You gotta change your show, dog.
There's a lot. You think there's only one channel that's out right now?
We gotta. I think that I gotta like fire to hear off the other show, right? Like we shot the show, right?
Oh, you did that one? Oh, part of it.
Yeah. And then head over here. Yeah. And so Tahir's on the show, so I gotta be like, hey, Tahir, man, you keep going at 10. Yeah. We're gonna replace you next season.
So how's it? Can we talk about it, or is it?
I don't think we can talk about it.
You can't.
I don't think so.
I'm talking about moving. You said the name. I'm talking about moving forward. No.
Okay. I don't think so.
Okay. But you said the name.
Well, yeah. Well,
you
I can say the name of the show, but I don't know. You can't like go
move forward. Yeah,
not yet. You know what I mean?
I'm excited. I hope it.
Yeah.
Does something.
Me too.
Man, Frankie,
please. I know.
you know it's hard when you got to reach into that savings account. Oh, we here.
Yeah, man, we're at the bottom of the. You ever see like those soup lines at the very bottom? This is
yeah.
This writer strike is interesting, bro, because everybody's like, "Oh man, what happens when?" I don't know. Dude. I'm about to start doing reality TV.
Yeah, man.
Just build a reality show.
Yeah, nigga, my show like is my hip hop show right now. You know, my hip hop show. It's not reality. Let's stick laughing at me. What else, Spicy?
It's a great show.
What up, LaShonda?
I wasn't invited to do it, but it was a great show.
100% you did.
That was bottom tier afterthought after I asked about being on the show.
Okay.
You know what sucks about somebody who's doing something dope, and then you be like, "Yo, I want to be a part of your dope stuff," and they're like, "Next time."
Yeah.
And you be like, "Oh."
I told you this before. First time around, I was like, let me make sure I don't know what's about to happen. I don't know what's about to happen.
I see like every week for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Known you for how long?
Yeah.
I was there at the birth of your daughters.
You weren't.
I held them in my arms without them even being wiped off. I did this with them.
I wiped them off my tongue.
Like we're out in the wild.
You know what's wild is like the process of a horse being born, being dropped at least 6 feet from the ground.
Giraffes.
Even worse.
Yeah.
Being dropped and they like pushing them with their nose, like
you gotta move.
Like, what does that mean?
Like also once your dinner, right? Like a newborn. Oh, did you ever see that? Was it a deer? I can't remember what it was. And
the lion was like,
oh, and then the mom had to leave the.
Yeah.
Like, postpartum. That's not even a stillborn child. Yeah. You gotta watch your baby get eaten.
Imagine coming in this world like, hey, oh, what is happening? Why am I in so much pain?
You know, they can't even walk. They got to get it together, right?
Yeah.
You got to be able to get out and run.
But the thing is, you don't even know that's danger yet.
No, you don't.
You just think that's your homie. Hey, I'm here, y'all. I'm here.
Oh, God.
Why are you biting me, sir?
That's awful, bro. Imagine you got born as we don't even know.
Right.
We have zero consciousness. If we died, we wouldn't know as a baby. You have zero consciousness going on.
Oh, imagine you're the mother pushing, like, when you see a lion come towards you like this, you're like, come on, one more push. Let's go! You try to run off as a gazelle.
I'm like, where were the other giraffes at? Where were the other animals? Y'all don't have each other's back? What a herd. What a herd.
Run away!
Where's the herd at?
They heard the lion coming. They heard the lion coming and said, we out of here.
Man. I felt like there's 12 of y'all.
Yeah. It's game time, baby. We out of here. We out of here, dude. It sucks, man.
You realize animals get eaten alive?
Yeah.
Like I was thinking about, like, I think lions, like, they'll suffocate, like they grab the thing and they'll wind up suffocating. That sounds like a much better death. right? They slowly suffocate you and not just rip you to shreds.
Right.
Wolves will eat you alive.
Yeah.
And they tear you from limb to limb and like, come on, dog. Bears?
Mm-hmm.
There's no.
Yeah. None of that. You see that clip of that? Maybe it's like a water buffalo get eaten by a bunch of lions, and then the lions were fighting over each other, and then by the lions fighting over each other, the water buffalo got like, he's like, oh God, like y'all handle that, and he like scurried off, because the lion, I don't know what the lions was fighting about, but he was like hey, get out of here. He's like, this is mine.
The water buffalo was like,
but he had this like, oh God. Was nibbling on my navel.
Whole chunks of them taking out. No, come on. Yeah. And he's just sitting there taking it.
Yeah.
This is it. This is how I die.
Do they have fun?
Who?
Animals.
I don't think so.
Because
it can't be fun.
You
see like dolphins have fun. Monkeys look like they have fun.
Yeah.
Every other animal, you're just on alert of being a predator.
Yeah. So why they upset with us?
Who?
Like PETA. They upset with us, but their whole world
it's pretty bad.
Is
once you stop these lions from eating these gazelles?
Yeah. Like, don't you attack them? Because like it's a circle of life, right? Like so, like we be like, we gotta protect the dolphins. Like, dude, from the whales.
Well, the difference is that I'd rather give you nature than like poachers.
Mm-hmm.
I
get
rhinos and gorillas and dodo birds go extinct, right? Yeah. They're trying to like recreate the dodo bird. That's like the thing. They're trying to clone it and bring it back. But I'm like, what if this thing was a man-eating creature, right? Like there's a dodo bird, right?
What's dodo bird?
So dodo bird is a bird that's been extinct for years now. It was hunted, and then people would like eat their eggs. They man-hunted dodo birds out of existence, right? But it's a real bird.
Okay.
And so now they're trying to it's like same thing. They're trying to like repopulate like a mastodon. They want to clone it. They want to clone a dodo bird. And I was like, you don't know the nature of this creature,
right?
We don't know if the cloning is going to make it.
Alpha predator.
Yeah. I was like, we don't know how big it's going to get. They're like, we can. I'm like, a mastodon. I was like, you don't know the temperament. There wasn't enough. There's enough research around to know about dodo birds. There's not enough research to know about mastodon.
Right.
You got some old caveman drawings.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then you want to try to understand this creature. Yeah. Like to see it come on and rip us all to shreds. It ain't like an elephant.
Right.
Because they're like elephants.
Elephants, they're very too close to
well, a male elephant, that's what they're supposed to be like, the descendants of that. But an elephant's a lot smaller, right? It's not this giant massive creature. I'm like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah.
Like, they're really trying to create Jurassic Park.
Right. What would you rather live in the world of Jurassic Park or Walking Dead?
I feel like Jurassic Park.
Like a world, not just like a park.
Yeah.
As in,
like
there's
dinosaurs
amongst us.
Well, I feel like there's less of them, right?
Dinosaurs?
Yeah. Compared to zombies?
Well, what if it's like 6 zombies? They're going to eventually be a lot more. When they start biting people.
Either way, I go like, there's a danger. But I feel like these, I can hear them coming, right? I hear Tyrannosaurus Rex coming. We can go in an underground shelter. You know what I mean?
For how long?
Until I don't know. I mean, like, what are you supposed to do?
Both of these worlds are crazy.
Yeah, both of them are awful.
Because these are huge animals that can just sit on your house and it's a rat.
Yeah, you got to live underground.
They still can stump. How strong is your foundation of your ceiling?
Hopefully, it's strong enough.
Who's building it?
What do you mean? Me. We're going to get some shovels.
They can literally stump your building. You be like, the roof is in there.
I mean, what are you supposed to do? I can live in some trees.
You
got to go up or down.
What I'm saying is that both scenarios are trash. I would say Walking Dead because I can wait it out.
Wait, what out? What are you waiting out? The zombie apocalypse?
Well, because,
what are you talking about? What are you waiting out? That's your life now.
Because your body will eventually, because it's about the brain.
Okay.
If people are smart, just don't get bit for like a good 6 months.
Okay.
And then with that being said, they'll eventually die because your brain is an organ and it's going to wither away.
You think the zombies eventually die?
Yeah.
What do you mean? How?
Because your brain is an organ.
Have you seen a zombie movie where they all just start dying on their own?
Yes.
Where?
28 days later.
They all start dying by themselves?
Yeah, because your body, it needs to feed off of food, and what are they eating off? They're not going to
I
Subway.
feel like there's too many different zombie examples, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like
but realistically,
there is no realistically zombies. There's none.
Listen, but it's the body though. So if the body if the body,
you see The Last of Us.
Yes, that's terrifying.
Right. So
look at them.
Right. So they're infected by these like the fungi, right?
Right.
Do you think they're gonna be decaying? They're controlled by fungus.
But I say Walking Dead.
Okay. Well, Walking Dead. How long do they last on there?
Well, the problem is people were ignorant. They kept getting bit, so they kept becoming fresh.
But how long? Like, do the zombies just die there or no?
No. The thing is the thing to make the Walking Dead a thing is they said if you die, you become a zombie without even getting bit. You just got to stay alive. So if you just die from old age, you're going to turn into a zombie.
Okay.
So that's what made the show great. Mm-hmm. But in 28 days later, they know that the body can't survive without food for 28 days.
Okay.
So that's when, with all that energy you're using, you're going to eventually, your muscles, your bones, your brain start to kind of fall apart, and you eventually die.
I feel like that's the hopeful idea of a zombie attack.
Right.
Is that we got to wait a month. I've never seen any other zombie movie like that. It wasn't like that in I Am Legend.
Right. It's not fun.
What do you mean?
It's not fun to have a kill switch on zombies. Mm-hmm. So that's why I appreciate it 28 days later, because it's like your body. If you're not eating, they're only beating up people. They have like this rage.
Right.
They weren't like, let me get two sweet and sour sauce chicken. So they wasn't eating. So they wasn't getting nutrients. So their body started to kind of decay.
So you think that's the way it would really happen?
I would. Yes. That's how is your body surviving?
Don't they? What about the zombies that eat people and they bite them?
You cannot survive as a cannibal.
Why not?
Your body doesn't have nutrients for consumption.
What are you talking about? We've seen people who go on whole excursions, lay in the woods, eat their friends, and be like, "I survived. I had to eat Sarah."
I did this on random ass combos. You cannot survive off of human flesh.
How do you know, Deanne? How many cannibals have you talked to? Yeah, no, this is probably some
animals
right there.
Matter of fact, Anna Suzette was on the last podcast. She told me she had a cannibal friend in your body.
That was not a friend of yours.
he was about to
be having a cookout. And she come over. Do I need to bring anything?
We're having you for dinner.
Just bring yourself.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a real thing, Deanna.
All right.
I think that in those, you'd have to hope to get the right. What if you had? What if you lived in a Jurassic Park world? Mm-hmm. They became zombies.
Zombie dinosaurs.
And they're just like,
well, they already biting them anyway. What's the difference to them? They walking slower?
I don't know. I guess you're just turning other. That would probably be better. Eli, let's get out of here. Let's go. Yeah. You know what would happen? Jurassic Park, they had this thing about, a T-Rex can't see you if you don't move, and I think that's horseshit.
Yeah,
I think that you would get there, like, don't move, and you told me not to move.
Well, also, their eyes are like this, like that.
Yeah, they see in the side of their head.
Yeah.
Which aren't animals who have their eyes on the side of the head predators, and then the ones who have the eyes in the front are. So is a T-Rex actually a predator? I mean, a prey. Right. If you had the eyes in front, you're a prey. You're a predator. If you have the eyes on the side of your head, then you're a prey. Like deers, right? Side of the head. But lions. You know what I mean? Because the deers, all the other animals want to see stuff.
Let me look at the T-Rex face then.
Something like that, right? I don't know. I might be horribly wrong. I just remember Jurassic Park, he got down there and then I don't know if you looked, but I feel like it was the side. I don't know.
Let me see. Who said that? Who told you that?
I don't know. In school somewhere. They be teaching you stuff that don't hold up, Laura. Blowing fire. What are you talking about? Blowing fire. So their bodies will eventually deteriorate. Not a friend. Yeah, it says not a friend. The thigh guy. Who's the thigh guy?
Oh, so she was like, this Anderson said, her friend said the best part of a human is the lap.
The lap?
Yeah, this right here.
The lap.
The lap, yo.
The thigh meat. Hey, I love chicken thighs, bro. I'll tear a chicken thigh up.
Yeah.
Thigh guy, correct. All right, so we worked together, and his canines were filled to a point.
I don't know what that filled means.
What you mean filled to a point? Filled like bellies filled with delicious meat? Did he eat human meat or not? I need to know if he ate human meat and was it delicious.
What? This is a term.
Okay, let's turn.
What's
that pink champagne?
What body
Can't smell
do you want to revisit as you? Like, man, I remember that 19-year-old body. Man, I was a monster.
I go right back to 17, 18.
17, 18.
Oh, yeah.
He thought you was fat, didn't you?
No, I was in great shape. That's why I was wrestling. And
yeah.
I was in great shape.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
I remember me in high school. And just the fact that I have muscles, I always thought I was fat. Mm-hmm. And then my homeboy was like, "Hey, man, put your shirt on, man." And I remember I had my shirt off one time. He said, "Yo, Lack, come on, man, put them titties away." And this was like sophomore year. And then from that moment, I just always assumed that I was fat. And then I remember I had a picture of me with my shirt off. And I was like, this was the guy I was talking about? I was like, what?
You were great. You were a guy.
And I remember I had to do the weight loss program back in like 2009. And there was, I had like the V.
Okay.
Yeah, I had the V. And she's like, oh my God, I never see a nigga with the V. And I was like, oh, I got that?
D'Angelo ruined that.
Yeah.
That's when the V started. But D'Angelo's punk ass is out there. How does it feel? Yeah. What are you doing, bro? Yeah. Now you got to have the V? Yeah, I was like, the abs is one thing. Now you got to, how do you even get that? What do you got to work out to get the V? You gotta do a lot of that. It was too much maintenance. I really want to go back to it. Yeah, it's too much maintenance to keep up that kind of body. Mm-hmm. You got to be super disciplined. Like we were working out 2 hours a day. Yeah, 2 days. I'm not doing that. I would probably go back to 5 years ago before the kid. Mm-hmm. I was a lot slimmer. I wasn't even lifting then. Right. I was like, I would do that now with the lifting, and I'd be great. I don't want to get cast as a fat cop. Yeah, which is coming for me. I take that money though. What do you mean? Like if they were like, "Hey, Chaz, you want to play this fat cop, right?" Yeah. And then it was like, "Of course, if you're on a TV show, you can get $100,000 a week, right?" Then I'd be like, "All right, well, what if I lose?" Like, you got to stay at this weight, right? Actually, you need to gain some pounds. Much smaller. We want you to be 280. Yeah. And I'm like, all right. Yeah. $100,000 a week, I'd do it. I'd risk diabetes for that. I'd risk diabetes for that all day. Would you get a fat suit? Let's just do that. Oh. Yeah, let's just do a fat suit. Nah, it gotta be organic. You gotta be shirtless sexy. Gotta get in there, baby. We need a fat sitcom, man. And it's like we're proud to be fat. Yeah. Like in the world. Because I'll be looking at like, how does these niggas keep working? And I was like, well, they're definitely marketable. Well, they look like real people also. You go anywhere else but LA, you see big people. I remember, man, I went to Michigan one time. I was the smallest person in there, and I wasn't small. Yeah. But I was like, oh, yeah, like, this is the real actual world. Right. The South, the Midwest. Like LA is supposed to be this thing of like, everybody's got to be healthy. LA is a plague, man. Yeah, man. LA needs to be stopped. Because you get out here, I remember my shirts got smaller. My nails got healthier. There's so much information that I was like, over here. I go back home and I try to get, you'd be like, oh, can you get egg whites? I'm like, yeah. What? Yeah. Why would you do just the egg white? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Midwest, man. Do you remember when there was a smoking section? Yeah. Smoking section, no smoking section? I was talking about that restaurant. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. It didn't really matter. They had like a little fake a little fake wall did nothing. It was like as the air was blowing up, it just blew up where we were in a second. Smoking or not. Yeah. People literally would just be like, oh yeah. The thing is, who needs a cigarette in that hour, 2 hours time spent that bad? I hear that cigarettes are best after food and after sex. Really? That's what the word on the street is. Am I wrong? Smokers? Any smokers out there? Eat some applesauce like, oh yeah, I'm getting satisfied on both angles. Because somebody was like, can you smoke and just blow your smoke into my food? Let me just get that. Get that tobacco taste. Man, I dapped somebody up the other day, bro, and they just smelled like blunt, bro. Yeah. They didn't smell like weed. It smelled just like blunt.
Yeah.
And I was like, y'all stink, dude.
Yeah.
Like, and then y'all just bring the funk to every what's up. Like, oh, man, and my hands you ever dab somebody who smoked or said, now your hands smell like funk blunt?
Yeah. Or a girl who smokes and you can smell it in her hair.
Oh, yeah.
Her wig or braids. You're like, ooh.
Come on, man. I gotta do Y'all stink.
Yeah.
Y'all stink. Mm-hmm. All right? You smokers, okay, you stink. Don't come fresh smoke and then come dab somebody. Go run a lap somewhere.
Would you rather have your
you stink?
Would you rather have your significant other be a chain smoker that smokes every single day, or would you rather have another be a heroin addict once a month?
Heroin doesn't look like it stinks. There is no extra fumes going on.
Hold on, once.
Well, what for heroin?
She do heroin once a week.
Does she have life insurance? She gonna die. Because can you stop an addict? Right.
Sure.
I gotta like tie her up and strap her down somewhere. Right. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm talking about just tolerate it. As in, like,
does she do it? Right? She's like doing it around the kids, like for breakfast. She's like, "Hey, what's up? It's time to get ready for school."
But it's one of those like, it's time. Yeah.
I gotta be like, "Where are you doing it at?"
Yeah.
Like, hey, don't do heroin.
Well, let's put the jokes away.
Don't do heroin.
Put the jokes away. You're serious, dude. Which one?
You're not serious.
You're not gonna do the heroin addict, yo.
What kind of control over it? How often?
She does it. She agreed to you to do it once a week.
That's a lot. She gonna OD.
Really?
No.
That's heroin.
Once a week of heroin.
Let's see.
I can't imagine that you're not gonna OD.
No, let's see. Let's see. What's and they shooting it up once. Let me see. A whole, what is it? A vial, a syringe?
Sure.
Hold on. I don't ask that question.
I don't know what counts as a dose. How many doses a month? I don't know. What kind of
do y'all know anybody who does
any heroin addicts in here?
Yeah.
In a lot.
If someone do heroin once a week, is that too much for you?
That's got to be too much. I think once ever is too much. I hate riding in a car with a smoker. It feels like all my clothes smell like it does. It does. When you hang out with smokers, bro, you smell like smoke.
Yeah. Or like they are smokers and they ain't even smoke, but
it's all yes.
Like, man, you've been this mug is in here.
Y'all stink, bro. Yeah. For real.
Yeah.
And the smokers be like, you don't even smell it on me. We smell it.
Yes.
Y'all spray some. Y'all think we smell it. It's in your car. It's in your pores.
Smell like cherry blossom.
Y'all stink, man. At least go vape. You look stupid, but go vape. At least you don't stink.
I didn't hold your cigarettes look dope.
The smoking?
Yeah, just the
probably in the 90s at the Monaco. Like, look at this deli. It don't look cool.
So you smoking the wrong way.
Am I supposed to do this one?
Yeah.
No, like that?
Yeah. And they were like this. And you just watch them. And it was like, you bought the bottle of beer and 6:30. Sip it right.
The extra dramatic.
Yeah.
I think it all. You got to like training day. You got to be a smoker for that. See.
For what?
Training day. Like he was a smoker in there. Like you got to be a smoker for that. That's not a guy with healthy lungs.
You think you can snap an interrogation?
What you mean?
As in, the cop has you're 100% innocent, and they keep you there 48 hours. You haven't eaten, and then it was like, listen, Chaz, just tell us where the white girl's at. The little white girl that you kidnapped. And I promise you, get you up. You just tell us a location. Where do you live? And is that where you live?
Is where what I
live. Is
that
where you live?
It's where I live.
Is the girl where you live?
Is the girl, my wife and daughter where I live?
Is the girl you kidnapped at your house?
Yeah.
You say yes?
I said, I'm trying to understand
but you
your
said,
question.
Right?
I'm understanding your question.
Just tell us your address, and we all just go away.
Tell you my address?
Tell me the address, and as soon as you get the address, we'll let you go.
Address of where I live?
Tell us where the girl is.
What girl?
The little white girl.
I don't know any little white girls.
Brittany Cummings. Where is...
I definitely ain't messing with no little white girl named Brittany Cummings.
Where is... Just tell us, you know how they get you to say, yes, all right, I'll give you my address. So this is the address where the white girl's at? Yes. You think you can snap?
No, you know what I would say?
What?
Lawyer? Oh, the white girl, she's at 5432 Laurier Avenue.
Yeah.
Lawyer Drive.
But you get
Lawyer Circle.
You get what's it called? Public defender.
Hope not. But take the deal. Why? The deal's 30 to life.
Like, hey, they got everything. They got fingerprints. They got everything, bro.
He got shit on
and
me,
and this
baby.
is a cop in disguise.
The same cop walks in
with a mustache on. Hey,
I'm your lawyer.
It's like, hey, so this is really bad, bro. Only way I can get you out is you're gonna have to admit that you're guilty.
I'm hard to break, bro.
I think
if you left me in there 40 hours no food, I'd be fine.
Man, I'm talking to Jackie. You gotta get. What is happening to you?
Nah, they just give me the straight. If anything, it'd be hard for me not to laugh. Yeah. I'm like, y'all wild.
Nigga, you heard what happened when it comes to waterboarding, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard waterboarding is horrible.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'm just thinking, like, how would I snap? If you like, none of my family came looking for me yet.
I would just. I'd have to go to a place the same when we did the things. When we did the cram. I would just have to be like, all right, let me go dig in my little happy place here. Let me go tuck in. Mm-hmm. No, that's what's up. Yeah.
Especially when you were.
Where's the little girl?
You 100% innocent.
She's on my ass. I want to be one of those guys that always have like the smart talking dude.
I don't. I'm tell you right now. I'm
all right. I'll tell you.
Come here.
She's in your mother's pussy.
Come here. I don't want to tell him.
You bite his ear. You spit it out on the table.
I got 6 more eyes in here. What else she got?
You want those guys?
I'm definitely gonna snap. Let me tell you how I know I'm gonna snap. My hot water went out.
Come on, Lack. Come on,
listen,
Lack.
You don't go over this, right?
Come on, bro.
My hot water went out in my loft.
You couldn't take a cold shower.
Nigga. Woo! And
that's all it takes is to give you a cold shower. You're like, all right, I'll do the jail time.
As in, push through it. In my head, I was like, dude, Dion, you've got into ice tubs after football practice. You can do this. And I was like, come on. I tried to prepare myself. I was like, I was like, oh.
You got to scream through
I jumped back out and I said, damn it.
You gotta like to be a pro athlete and especially like football, MMA, you gotta enjoy pain. You gotta be like, ooh, yeah, I like that. Mm-hmm. You gotta be able to be like, oh, that wasn't hard enough. I need more of that. Yeah. You gotta be a psycho, bro. You gotta be a psycho. You gotta enjoy getting rocked. You gotta enjoy like, oh, that was a good punch. Yeah. Oh, that was good. Oh yeah, I saw stars. You gotta be a whole different person, bro. Like you gotta be made to. When somebody's torturing you and they're like cutting off your fingers, like I even like that finger. You like pull his fingernails off.
But secretly inside, you like, Jesus.
Oh man, please
help me, Lord.
Please.
I'd definitely snap. I would definitely snap, man.
Yeah, man. That's what we're talking about. You got to be able to take the torture, dog. You got to be able to be like, no, this is what you guys are doing. Like, I mean, it's like this, dog. If somebody had your daughters, right? Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. And then they're like, hey man, we got your kids. Mm-hmm. All right. Hold on, I'm trying to think of a scenario where like, because I don't want them getting tortured, because then you would tell everything.
Yeah, for sure.
But there's no way in the world I let my daughter get it. You can't do that. But
because if they tortured you for like 12 hours, and they were like, this is what the result to. Daddy, help me! All right, 445 cannon, bro.
Oh, for sure.
I'm like, pow, pow. You motherfucker! You still kill them? But it was like, and that was still the wrong address. You be like, I was joking. That was my tactic to.
It would suck, bro. I hope that I would not die. If somebody like killed my family and then they shot me,
yeah.
Like, please don't die. I need to haunt this shit. I need to I need my revenge.
Yeah.
I need vengeance.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd be one of them souls who, man, I need that.
Yeah. You know what I want? I wish there was a workout or a pill or supplement or a tactic that you can just absorb bullets. I know this is how
a workout.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like, what is it like? Because they be like, there's ways you can like this, you can paralyze somebody.
Yeah.
So if he's like, you can just absorb like. So imagine somebody shooting you like, you run up. Like, oh!
Bro, imagine how terrified you are. You shot somebody.
Yeah.
And they were like, tink.
Because you got a lot of confidence with a sawed off.
Oh,
Hey, yo, nigga.
The shotgun ain't that's a big boom.
Imagine you be like, oh, you picked the wrong house. Let's look at what you got to pay the scenario, nigga. Oh, you look at the ring camera. He picked the wrong house to rob. Hey, baby, give me 2 of them bullets.
the bullet pills.
I'm about to fill this nigga up like switch.
How long does it take to take effect though?
No, it like imagine he like this. He taking a TV. He be like, pow. He be like, I'd be right out, bro.
And listen, I'm gonna steal this. Nothing you got is gonna hurt me.
What'd you do? Huh? Hey! Get out of here!
I might try to tackle him. See if you can stop the bullet.
Yeah. You like, did I miss him?
If it gives him super strength, that's different. You know what I mean? If he's just like walking off with your TV like this,
yeah,
spinning it on his finger on his way out.
Like, trust me, bro. You don't want to.
Man, listen.
I
don't want to kill you.
You're like the medical bills that I'm about to give you versus this $600 TV.
You ain't got insurance on this TV? Well, you learned something. Aren't you gonna stop him? Shh.
Your wife was like,
stop him!
Yeah. She's like coming in like, he hit me. What? You like, you fake an injury. Baby, just let him go. Just let him go. I saw you on the ring camera. You just fell on the ground.
Nah, you didn't see before. Sometimes it'd be skipping stuff. I don't want to get in a fight with somebody else. That's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to fight somebody.
Yeah. Like a fist fight?
Oh, yeah. Whew. Izzy does not approve of my shirt. What's the shirt? Yeah. Designated side dude. Why would Izzy not like this shirt?
Where did you get the shirt from?
Izzy can't read this shirt. What's the dude's name? Troy in LA?
Detroit?
You know, Troy. Troy in LA.
Yeah.
He was with Big Ja.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he did. I was doing a sketch with him when I played Gilbert. Mm-hmm. You know, it was, I wear this shirt. We wore me and Yoga like date night shirt.
That's funny. Dude. That's funny.
I want to sell them. I was like, yo, Troy, let me sell these shirts at shows, bro. This is a great shirt. It was a great shirt.
Yeah.
Right, Better Call Saul. We got talking about, oh, the lawyer Better Call Saul. Dang on, right. We're talking about, yes, I know I did what you logged into. Randomness. Mm-hmm. First, we were talking about being cannibals and living in a zombie versus Jurassic World, and now we're talking about we went on to torture.
Mm-hmm. The hose go.
You gotta be able to take some more torture, like.
No.
What if they were trying? There it is. What if they were trying to get to your?
You said there it is.
There it is. They're trying to get to your family.
Oh, I thought you was agreeing with what I said.
No.
I'm a pup, dude.
No, I got it.
That's the answer.
No, they got you. Your daughter slapped some kid somewhere, right? The wrong kid. She slapped the whole mafia's daughter. Okay.
Yeah.
They want to go attack your child now.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They find you at work. They ain't coming here. Yeah. You walk in, hey, Google, turn the lights on. They're all right there. The whole mob. They got your time. Listen, man, we just want to talk to your daughter. Mm-hmm. That's all. We just want to talk to her.
Yeah.
Come on.
I definitely push through that.
They take out the blowtorch.
Hold on. When last time you went to the dentist?
The dentist is torture.
Ooh, imagine them.
I got a full what is a deep cleaning?
Yeah, they're taking out teeth one tooth at a time.
And you know what's funny? I did the same thing like on the cramp sets.
Yeah.
I was sitting in there and they were like, "Oh my God, you're taking this so well." I said, "This is the worst thing." I was sitting there chilling. I was like, "This is the worst thing I've ever been through." I was like, "This is horrible."
Yeah.
She was like, "You're taking." I was like,
"I'm not."
No, I was like, I seem calm.
Right.
I was like, but like it's taking me everything because otherwise I'm out of here. Yeah. The numbing the sound alone in my ear, I was like, this is horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, and I got a tooth taken out in the back. And I felt. Who that? Who that is? I had a tooth in the back.
You not gonna answer the door? Yeah. That's definitely not. Okay. Leon got to answer the door, man. Leon got
John Wick style.
John Wick style torture. Yeah. I'm like, what would you do if they had to if they were like, we're gonna torture the address out of you for your children? What are you doing?
My battery on. It's not.
Oh. Y'all gotta see Dion's laptop, bro. Oh, I can't wait till you get a new laptop. Yes. The search has begun. Dion put on a Facebook post. I need a new laptop, guys. This one is better. See Moss Gummies help with toothaches.
What up? Welcome.
That was good to know. And this is it. I think we got guests coming in. We'll see what's happening. I hear a dap up right now. It's always cool. Who's in the building? Hi. How you doing?
My sister.
What's up, sis? Let me move my bag for sis. What's up, bro? Sis and brother. Come on, have a seat. Y'all having a seat?
You're not on. This is our shot right here.
Yeah. Come on, relax. Yeah, come across. I added you up. How you doing, man? Chaz, pleasure. Nice to meet you, James.
Come on, my light ain't gonna come on.
You what?
My power about to go out.
You know why, Lack?
Shut up, dude. I'm playing on my laptop.
Dion's laptop ain't working. Ain't that crazy? It's amazing it made it this far, bro. You had a good run. You had a good run, laptop. You wanted to shoot it? You didn't take it out in the back.
Oh, let me know this power come on.
And just put it down.
Still not coming on, huh?
That's a wrap. I can't wait. Look at Dion's ass on the camera.
Oh!
Dion just mooned y'all. I got a good shot of them cakes right there. Dion's like, I've been doing squats in the gym.
Face ass.
Yeah.
We should be good now. There we go. Now we're cooking.
Dion had to spit on it.
Come on, man. Pause.
Let's put this on here. Oh, man.
Yeah. What are we talking about? Hold on, what's talking about before I got up?
Probably still more torture stuff. I don't know.
Anyway, so folks, my sibs are in town, man.
Yeah, siblings.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Y'all ain't able to see them. Y'all can hear their voices.
How y'all doing though?
Hello.
Yeah.
Nice to see y'all.
Uh-huh. All the way from Dayton, Ohio.
Have y'all ever seen this show?
Yes.
Yeah? Because you know some things might get said on here.
I don't give a.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
You good. Good.
I don't want you being in shock when you hear some things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dude, this is a very loose podcast, all right? So you ain't got to whisper, okay?
Yeah.
We got people here listening. This is the actual feed, but this is our interaction with our folks right here.
Because you look like a nice, God-fearing lady. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to. You are, right? I don't want to say anything.
Look at her toes, man. That was not God.
What you mean? What are you hanging on her toes for?
Hammer time.
Like they're talking about the cakes in there. Yeah.
Oh, y'all see that? Oh, come on, man.
I'm going to take that whole video and make a twerk video out that one little a few seconds.
Yeah, we're live here. This is going to be on Chaz's channel.
Yeah.
So this is our folks right here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I love it.
So we were talking about, you think, could you withstand being tortured? How long you think you can withstand being tortured until you crack? I'm talking about they're doing stuff like taking off your toenails,
waterboarding.
They're taking out your tooth. When will you snap?
First one.
You got kids?
Yeah.
Your kids' safety's on the line. They're trying to get to your children.
Said, where's your
How old are your kids?
They all grown.
Oh, well, I feel you.
27.
They let them defend for themselves.
Yeah. How about you, Pam? How about you?
I have the one, but I couldn't do it.
You couldn't do it?
You can take the torture?
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
They want to kill your child.
So, hey, she got to go too.
So here we go, Chaz.
You gonna give up the address?
He said he can hold out. All right. So first is we start off easy, okay? They give you like a paper cut, cross your face and throw some alcohol in it, right?
Come on, man.
Easy work, right?
Yeah, no problem.
They slice your whole body.
You know what's worse?
Okay.
I was cooking and I had a cut, but I didn't realize it. And I got some lemon.
Yeah. right here? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right there. I was like,
hold on. What you know about the skin that's peeled back?
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. And they peel like this little, they peel it all the way back. And they keep going over the knuckle.
Woo.
Over the knuckle. And they never on their fingers like this. Yeah.
That's going to hurt. Okay,
and then they start from there, and they start breaking toes. They start breaking toes back like that.
Break the toe.
Huh? Easy work.
Come on, easy work.
Break
the toe.
Okay. Now they
talking about a toe.
Yeah.
Come on, I broke a whole leg. You gonna break a toe?
Not on purpose.
No, I went through that. It ain't gonna be worse than that. Breaking my toe ain't gonna be worse than breaking my leg. Let's go. What else you got?
Taking your teeth out individually.
Ooh,
snatching out with a plier. They ain't pulling out. They doing like they just uplifting it like that. They breaking it. And leaving a piece in there.
That's the brush. Going, what you got? What you got? What can you take from me? You bitch.
They
spitting out bloody food.
They sew your asshole together and feed you Taco Bell.
feed. What do you do then?
Huh?
What do you do then?
What?
Yeah, how do you shit after that? That's a wrap.
Yeah.
It's in there. You die.
Yeah, 100%.
That's a wrap then.
Yeah.
I'll just have my last meal. I'd be more mad. Not Taco Bell. Please, anything but Taco Bell. My last meal. It'd be something.
I think you can still push through.
How?
Like if I'm my asshole so
you think you can push it up?
Push through that.
I don't think you can, like
through the stitching.
Yeah,
I can push through that.
You know how hard it is to get something through a screen door?
What?
You can't push something through a screen door. Like a screen door.
If I'm
tough.
Eating healthy, I can squeeze.
You gotta water it out.
I can squeeze the.
Okay, yeah. But now that they're feeding you Taco Bell, that's coming out at one time.
Solid.
Yeah.
That's solid. Yeah, that's solid.
Yeah, you might get lucky, get the diarrhea one, and it seeps through. But that's about it.
And then they keep feeding you too.
Oh yeah.
So you. So it's.
But I ain't got no teeth now.
So now it's solid food.
I gotta swallow
the whole apple now. Yeah. They said this has gotten off the rails.
It's always off the rails.
Yeah.
It's always off the rails.
Oh, YouTube. Yeah. You go on YouTube. You be part of the conversation.
What's up, Keenan? I can't say the last name. Hashit?
Hold on, I got you. I know you're very sensitive about this.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay,
Here we go.
Okay.
This is the final boss right here.
Okay.
It's all right. Pull his pants down.
And then what?
Bend his ass over.
Oh.
We didn't have to do this. Go on Instagram Live. His channel. Come on, Chaz. Huh? Hey, just tell us the location. We ain't gotta do this.
So you're gonna unsew my asshole. We gotta take this too.
Now what you gonna do? Huh? Yeah. Come on.
Give me all the meat, man.
Yeah.
Give it to me. Pack it in there, dog.
Yeah.
What you
gonna do
all
it?
Of you.
Oh boy.
All of you.
You will. Make sure you like and subscribe. Because you're
Is my daughter safe through all this?
I mean,
is she safe?
Yeah. She rather.
They're like, never mind. We found her.
I have to go through this. We found her hours ago.
She came up to the. Hey, Papa.
We found her hours ago. I love how people say, "What the hell I just walk into?" Oh boy,
that's a problem.
Yeah,
that's a problem.
Damn, turn it down. How are you live? Watch a part of the podcast, and you still?
That's crazy. Y'all can feel free to interject if you want to say something.
Mm-hmm.
You don't feel like you gotta be quiet over here.
Which I got plans?
Huh? Okay, yeah.
For sure. What do y'all want to do in LA?
We're going to the Dirt Dog. We're going to the
Dirt Dog.
What's the Dirt Dog?
It's in Inglewood. Snoop Dogg's hot dog spot.
Oh, what? I know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kevin Hart spot. We're going to go to
Oh,
Walk of Fame.
Okay. Which Kevin Hart spot? His food spot?
Yeah.
The
Hart.
Right.
Oh, where is that?
That's by the LAX.
Dang, it's right down there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I hate that this is a.
Come on, talk about it.
I hate that this is. What do I want to call it?
Dang, like.
I want to go to Skid Row.
Yeah,
it's right in the corner.
Skid Row's great.
I want to ride through there.
You know, Skid Row's a great time. You gotta go at night. Don't go during the day.
No.
You gotta go at night.
It's not that bad. It's actually really sad. What's wild is I can't believe how popular Skid Row is.
Skid Row's a great time.
My homeboy was like, "Hey, you been to Skid Row before?" I was like, "Nigga's literally down the street from me.
Man.
It's like a mile from here."
Oh yeah.
What's wild is it's a jungle.
Yeah.
As in, like it's like,
and it's so much better than what it was when I got here. It's much better.
Skid Row
It's
is
like 3 blocks of.
It's always entertaining, and it is sad, hilarious. You watch out.
You got to go at night, or you're not going to get the full effect. Going during the day, no, you got to be like, oh shit, they might flip our car over right now.
That's when the freaks come out.
Yeah, you got to go at night, man.
Yeah.
You want to see Skid Row at its finest.
At its finest.
It's like trying to see the stars during the day. You can't see it. You got to go at night and be like, oh.
It's going to be a bunch of tents.
Yeah, man.
And it's just a bunch of smells.
Low jobs for $5. Not that I know. This is what I heard. I ain't experienced none of it.
And you know what's funny? People on Skid Row are stubborn. You be like, "Hey man, I got this food." They're like, "I'm good."
I don't need your charity. Yes, you do. It's exactly what you need.
Like I'm talking like arrogance of heroin in public, crack, cocaine, and the drug dealers just on their bicycle like they, hey, you know, let's you know.
It's just there's no rules there. You ever see that episode of The Wire where they had like the whole corner blocked off for like to sell drugs? It was legal. They made it legal in the city.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
Cops did that. Yeah. Right?
Did you see The Wire a lot?
I did. Long time ago, one time.
Oh man, you never seen The Wire?
Long time ago, one time. We're gonna cut this part.
I can't wait to tell some nigga you ain't seen The Wire.
Hold on. You know what you're talking about?
Yeah.
The part they cut they had the spot.
Yeah.
Blocked off. Yeah.
It was a big part of the show, man.
I saw it like 2001.
Right? He said his whole soul got just that's how the light leave from your eyes.
Well, I don't remember it like that. I just remember certain part. I remember enjoying it. I didn't study it. You know how like you see the whole. Come on, man. Mm-hmm. I did see The Wire, yo. Mm-hmm. And I saw Breaking Bad, but I don't remember it like that. Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, like whatever you want to tell the people. I keep it in there.
Yeah, man. What else y'all want to see?
We're going to Walk of Fame. We're going to do
Walk of Fame's a good time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, let me tell you something, man. Coffee down. Last time I did this, the tourist attraction for somebody who came to LA, I ended up dropping at least $600. Because it's just
most of the stuff is free to see.
Yes, but it's like either you can like get out so y'all can enjoy it because there's a lot of parking. You gotta pay for parking. Then it's like
it ain't $600 of parking.
Pipe down.
Okay, what else? What else?
Then it's like you're not eating at the house. You're constantly eating because let's go to Roscoe's.
You're paying for other
let's go to you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like everybody wants to go to the popular places, and you're not spending like $2. You're dropping at least $60 per person because it's like they're expensive tourist attractional places.
Right.
So Skid Row is free.
Yes.
Skid Row is free.
Yeah. And at the same time, it's like somebody
you can make your money back on the drugs.
I was trying to entertain too, so I was paying for everything.
Well, this is a different thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you was out here tricking.
Yeah.
Different thing.
The whole time I'm crying inside.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I got it.
You hungry again? You eat every 4 hours? Where are you?
Nothing is as good as it used to be, but they wouldn't know that. What you talking about?
Yeah, I gotta go to you gotta go see Venice Beach, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go to Venice.
Yeah. You gotta go like on the. How long y'all gonna be in town for?
Get a whole list of shit.
Good. How long you in town for? You leave. Oh, man, when y'all get here?
Yesterday.
Okay, that's enough time to see some stuff though.
Yeah.
Y'all been here before?
The pier.
Oh, what?
Santa Monica Pier.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's for the pier. Venice. You can do the pier and Venice all one day, next to each other, right? And then, but you got to make sure you get the weirdos in Venice. That's the best part. You know what I mean? You got to. It's like Skid Rowing on the beach. You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah. Like, that's
just know that everything is a tourist attraction.
Yeah.
You're in Los Angeles. People are going to try to sell you something every single minute.
Right.
They figure, you know how people with talent at Santa Monica.
Oh yeah,
they figure out a way to get a large crowd.
But those are way more fun on Venice. When you see those people trying to gather the large crowd and they're doing their shows and same in Hollywood, they'll be there doing the same thing when you're walking down. What's good now that you don't have to experience is remember going down to Hollywood and somebody they'd be out there with headphones and the CDs.
Yeah.
Every 3 blocks you walk down, somebody, hey yo, they wipe it down. It's like wiping the headphones down.
What you know about this? What you know about this? Here, you can hold it for a second. I'm asking for $5. I'm asking for $5.
Or they be like,
I can't even take it no more.
They're like, let's take it. Look, it's a donation, man. Whatever you want to give for it.
I can't even take it no more. I can't even take it. It's $5, man. It's $5.
I don't want to give nothing for this. I'm good, bro. And then when CDs on the way, they ain't been out there.
Yeah.
Now everybody's online trying to stream.
Look at her face.
What?
She got her face. I'm scared. Like, what's going to happen to us?
They just gonna try to get in your pockets.
No,
she said don't wear no jewelry.
It's a lot less now.
You said
don't wear jewelry. You can wear your jewelry. They're not gonna rob you like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have big bags, especially like in like the attractions. Because people will grab and snatch and grab.
Probably not y'all.
Why not?
You been robbed out here?
Have you seen?
I've been held at gunpoint. Out
have you seen
that
people of Los
somewhere else?
Have you seen people of Los Angeles?
Yeah.
The Instagram specifically.
Oh,
they know who.
Are you talking about the people who be flaunting doing dumb shit?
No, there's an Instagram. For both of y'all, go to People of Los Angeles, and it just find like surveillance cameras of people, and they prey on people.
I'm not saying dumb shit don't happen.
Yeah, of course,
that's a thing. But you in a tourist spot, you're probably not going to have a whole lot of problems.
It's not.
Now, if you go to Skid Row at night and you're walking around, who knows? Who knows what happens? Anytime at night,
I got a Mazel Tov thrown at me. A Mazel Tov cocktail. No, I'm joking. That's not that bad.
You're hilarious.
So
it is not called a Mazel Tov cocktail.
What's it called? What's it called?
Mazel Tov is like a Jewish.
I know, man. I messed up. What's it called? Mazel Tov cocktail?
Yeah, you're close though. Somebody's gonna say it.
I stayed with a crossbody or wristlet when I'm out though. What's a crossbody? Oh.
You can get robbed in the daytime.
Yeah, man.
Sure, you can get robbed anytime. It's just a lot less likely to happen during the day than it is at night. I got held at gunpoint at night. I hopped somebody's fence at night before. You know what I mean? It's
in my 22 years of living out here, I haven't had any robberies. I haven't had any guns pulled on me. But
most people I know haven't.
Right.
Especially if you don't live in those areas.
It rarely happens.
Yeah.
It's just people do find he looks like he's an easy win.
And you're a big dude.
Yeah.
I'm not a big dude.
Yeah. So
I'm an easy target. Like I'm small but big, but they go like, look at this little fat bitch.
I can choke him.
Look at him. Look at this little guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I gotta be a whole psycho. That's why you gotta do it.
Right.
I get to be 6'4" walking around.
Yeah.
You know?
People with guns are not smart.
People with guns?
Yeah. This is what you do. If you guys are here to rob people, this is what you do, all right? Have one bullet, okay? That's it. I said, you like this. He's like, all right, give me your shit. Pow! So that was like, he got some up in there, right? He was like, empty your pockets, throw it on the ground, right? Back away.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you say, get out of here.
Okay.
Now run. People with guns like this, they be like, oh, shit, nigga. And that's how you get snatched. Because you see you go like, give me your shit, what you got? And all they do is right here, and now it's like it gets snatched again.
If somebody came up to you and held a gun to your face that fast, right? That close, are you reaching for the gun?
I mean,
are you reaching for the gun?
Am I reaching for the gun?
Yeah.
No, but
right here.
I'm like this, bro. Can I at least listen, bro? Listen. Can't listen, bro. Can't.
Hey, nigga.
Listen.
Hey, nigga.
I'm reaching for. I'm definitely like this. I'm trying my best to hit him with that.
He's like,
he has a second gun, John Wick ass. You got it.
What if you reach for like grab the gun? What if he's like, you like, hey dog, you wild fam. Come on, man, let's go home.
Who's doing this?
What you mean?
He's doing this or I'm doing this?
No, you're doing this. And I'm just like, you got my gun, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just like, hey man, let go. All right, man. You got a good grip on you, bro. You win.
You watch it like Jason Bourne and whatnot.
Yeah, all right, man. Well, have a good one.
All right, man. I'm sorry.
You just got him. What do you do to do then?
Yeah.
You can't just leave.
I got a pistol with me.
Give me that.
Why is pistol whip a thing?
Because it hurts. You know how heavy guns are? A gun is heavy.
So that's like I don't want to kill you, but I don't want to.
It hurts.
Is it the butt or is it the?
Yeah, like any part of it. Most of them, like they're metal, right, and they're hard. Like they have a lot of heft to them. It is not they look light and stuff on TV, but they're heavy. I remember I was watching. I can't remember what movie I was watching, but it was like it was these three women, and they had like a big bag of guns and ammunition. And I was like, and she just slung it over her shoulder, and she's got to be 100. I was like, no. Yeah, you're dragging that bag. That thing is heavy.
Yeah.
It's heavy, bro.
You guys are both gun.
Yeah, you gun dudes. Come on, baby.
Y'all want to exchange guns or no?
But you can't just legally exchange.
You can't. No, I'm not literally going to talk about what y'all got. I know he got a shitload of.
Not here.
You can't say that.
Probably.
Is it not smart to
we'll talk about it after you get off camera?
Yeah, it's probably just better to do it.
I'm
always better to do it.
I'm always clowning him because he's a huge NRA person.
Like, I am not a huge NRA person.
Pro gun person.
I am not.
And I've been telling him for years, like, dude, why do you have to have the like?
It's funny.
I gotta protect my family. Like, nigga, how many burglars are in your house for you to have this type of gun?
Hey man, I tell people two things. I go, for one, they're fun to shoot.
Yeah.
Two, you love to have it if you need it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love to have it if I need it.
So let's think about the post of the robbery. Okay. Now
bodies everywhere.
Bodies everywhere. Your house is Swiss cheese.
Sure.
Now you got.
Is everybody alive?
Sure.
Well, we did it.
Sure.
We did it.
Sure.
That's the goal.
Listen. Let's just say.
Blood and paint.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Trauma has happened in your house. You just shot dad off the fireplace.
What do you mean shot dad off the fireplace?
You didn't shut the TV up. You're like, oh, you got, and you got bullets in your TV, your stereo.
You know what you can't replace?
What?
Somebody's life.
Sure. But again, like, imagine the next day you're like, we really killed all them niggas. But now you got people in your house like, hey, yo, I know there's a big ass hole right here. I don't know if I needed to knock.
That was a shotgun, huh? I missed clearly. Good thing I had 19 more rounds.
But now you're looking like, damn, I gotta fix all this.
Yeah.
Everybody is alive.
Mm-hmm.
But
well, then that's all that matters.
But the fact that this nigga ran off into the living room and now you chasing him like this, you shoot up your whole house like, you go down in the basement like, you motherfucker.
Because this nigga's like, well, eventually he'll run out of bullets. And I was like, you in my house?
Yeah.
What makes you think I'm running out of bullets?
Right, but now you got holes everywhere.
Sure.
Like Ludacris. Here you go.
Couple shots. That's all I'm gonna take.
Yes, but what if he's dodged his ass?
He's dodging bullets like that?
No, not like Neo. But I'm just saying, as in like the thing is, you have the fear of like, oh shit, and now you think that he got some, so now you like you slip down the stairs. Now you just like,
I'm gonna tell you, bro. There's nothing that I have that you can hide in my house that a bullet won't go through. Like the walls ain't that thick, right?
Yeah, but
that couch. What do you TV?
Are you prepared to shoot somebody?
Is my family here?
Yes.
Then yes.
Yes. Listen, I'm talking like a moving target. How often do you shoot moving targets?
Let me tell you, bro. If there was a whole schoolyard of children and they came to my house, right, and they're 10 at the most, with guns and knives, I'm killing them all. Every child is gonna. I'm like, hey, make sure your casket size. I'll do the measuring for you. All them kids is dying. Every single one of them. If you're coming into my home threatening anybody, you're dead.
You gonna get crucified online.
Sure.
As in like, so he's the guy who had a mass murderer.
That they came to my place though. Let's always keep that clear. They came armed and ready.
Yeah.
And now they all dead. Little babies, little baby angels.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Jasmine.
Oh, look at these little baby angels. Huh?
The gun laws here, like
they're pretty strict.
Similar to New York?
New York is more strict. Okay. New York has probably the strictest gun laws I think I've heard in the States.
Yeah.
But like you can't have more than 10 rounds of ammunition here.
You can't have more than 10 rounds.
Like in a mag, you can only have 10. That's the most. You can't do you can't have the pistol grip. You can't have even with my shotgun, I had to change. I had to take this one thing off because I had
Can't talk about it?
Yeah, I can because it's legal here. So I have a shotgun, but it's easy to show you. I had to take off. I have to have like a pin thing. I have to take off this pin because I can't just reload my shotgun, right? So it's a shotgun that has a magazine to it, right? So I can't just. I have to lift the top of it, then put it in, and put it back in, right? And then right.
It can't be automatic,
definitely can't be automatic. It can be semi, but to end my entire magazine, so to reload takes more time.
Yeah.
So if I'm in some stuff, right, and I gotta pull out this pin, lift the hatch, reload it, then close it, then put the pin back in, and then load it up. Instead of just dropping it and putting a new one in. Because then I would have to put it in, rack it, we're good to go.
Yeah.
But that one is just like 3 more steps before you could even do it. So if I was under some pressure, I had to like make sure I got a good enough hiding space to be like, oh snap.
Mm-hmm.
And then
have you practiced doing that?
Of course I have. Yeah. You see how fast I did it?
Yeah.
The funny thing is that when I went to the gun range with my sibs, it's my first time going, and my children's first time going, right?
Oh yeah, you posted it.
Yeah. So the whole time, I'm scared.
Mm-hmm.
Like
it's when you're new to the gun range because it is loud.
It's not even about the loud. It's more like,
snap!
Like, do you understand? Like, yes, we're shooting this direction, but somebody could be like,
sure. That's true.
The nigga next to you could be like,
sure.
You know what, man?
The way shootings are these days.
Yeah. So I'm also thinking like, these are my children, as in.
Yeah, you put them in harm's
way. They can be like, oh, I'm having fun. And they just turn and be like, hey, Dad, look what I did. And then they get, you know what I'm saying?
Oh!
and the divider, is that bulletproof?
No.
Because they could be like, they'd be like, yeah, baby. Pow. And shot the person next to you.
Yep.
So the whole time I'm like watching Brookie the whole time. So she's like, "Ooh," she did like that real quick.
Like face forward.
She's like, "Ooh," down like, "Ah, don't do that." And the guy was like, "I got this, bro." And then the whole time she's shooting, and the thing came back and shot her like something.
Shell.
Yeah, it hit you. I think it didn't burn you. I think it clipped you, and like your skin was hit from the shot. Oh, it was this part.
Oh, I still got a scar from there.
Yeah.
You see that little one right there?
Yeah,
I sure did.
So the whole time I was like,
I had to get a beaver tail.
I'm like, so this is the gun you want us to shoot with, and it just bit you in the fingers.
Sometimes you get bit.
Yeah,
I got burns in places when the shell pop up.
Yeah.
Like, I think one landed in Yo's cleavage. A little titty burn right here. You catch them, man. I had one somewhere for the longest. It was just a burn on there. You get hit.
You know how like lawnmowers had a little bag. It should be like a little bag that catches bullets, right?
Yeah. Shopping bag.
It's just like an actual grocery bag from Kroger's. It's happened over the case. Yeah,
it's fun though, man. Shooting is fun. You should have fun.
It's rejuvenating,
right? There you go. Yeah,
you say
it's just rejuvenating.
It's rejuvenating.
It's a stress reliever. You go out there and you shoot all day.
This
like,
is what I want. This is what will make me happy. This will make me happy.
Nah, man, you bust all day.
If it was like a bulletproof glass, like a check cashing place, that you reach your hand in there, and then I have fun. As in, like, nobody can get hurt. Like, that's what I'm totally fine with.
How many people you hear about dying at the shooting range?
Man, I am terrified of guns.
You don't hear a whole lot of this. Like, there's a mass shooting at the shooting range.
Sure.
Right?
Sure. Because they got the ID.
You be in the mall. You go to the movies, everywhere else. I ain't never heard one shooting attack at a shooting range. Yeah. You might get an accident here and there. Usually one person gets hurt. They don't go like, shit. Right?
You got a lot of shooters in here, man.
What do you say?
Just talking about everybody.
Come on, man.
Experience, man.
That's not proper
So
gun handling.
first
Tell them, yo.
Right, feds went to my luggage, man, because I transport.
Oh, here?
Yeah, went to my luggage, man.
Oh, this is today. This is
last night. I get back, all my shit been running through.
You can't do good.
What's up, man?
You got to. It's legal.
I didn't know it's legal.
Yeah, you got to.
Okay, keep talking.
Yes, sir. You just gotta let them know.
You checked it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't have it on it. It's not like it's a carry-on.
No, but here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you what's funny, man.
Yeah,
I'm not taking over this spot.
Now take over the mic. Head in the mic, man. Pass the mic.
No.
Yeah. Because they gotta hear
So
you.
that I got Pop's ashes in the suitcase.
Yeah.
So they probably thought that it was cocaine.
Oh, so you went through the
They
ashes?
went through all the stuff, man.
Yeah.
They said they look good.
They got a little Sundance on their teeth.
That's not cocaine.
Hold on. No.
Let me try it one more time.
That was definitely not. That's not cool.
So they keep going. So they went through your bags, and then they packed it back.
Yeah, so they put it like a little pamphlet in there saying, federal seizure or search of your luggage, just to notify you.
Yes, sir.
So even with the notification, they still
Yeah, because maybe they scanned it and saw a bag of a white substance.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
and I looked at the ashes because I said it's not white.
Actually, you are.
The ashes are white.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never seen ashes, but I guess if you look at charcoal, the burns the same.
It's like a heroin, brownish white.
That's wild.
So it looks like drugs in there.
You know what's crazy?
You know somebody's done it a bunch of times.
Yeah.
That's just my mama's ass. Oh yeah, with your mama, she was 100% purified Colombian coke. Your mama was pure Colombian, huh? Yeah, she was. See,
golly, dude. I remember when my mom passed, and I told him, I said, "Is it possible I can walk on with this, these ashes?" And then the woman was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." And I was like, "It's fine. It's like, this is your mom?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Should I kind of?" It's like, "I'm gonna take care of you." And I was like,
so where were you at?
I was getting on the flight from Dayton.
And this was a flight attendant?
Yeah.
Oh man, I
It-
didn't know that.
Well, because they
you know what helps? More peanuts.
Oh no, like first class. First class.
I ate way too low.
Yeah. So she was the woman who was at the one that scans the tickets, and she was like, you can't carry that. You got people to carry on. Like, this is my mom's. It's your mom's ashes? Oh, okay. I'm gonna take care of you. Okay, I'm gonna take care of you. You by yourself? And my head was like, I'm not a small child. This was 2008, so I was like
fragile right now.
Sure,
So
she by yourself. I'm gonna take care of you. Take care of you. She didn't make a bunch of drinks. She did put me in the front because it was a light flight. It wasn't first class, but it was like a little privilege class.
You can see first class,
right? Because somebody had told me I had to check it, and I was like, "This is my mom. I don't want to."
Yeah.
And then nothing really happened. She was kind of like, "You good? You okay?" I was like, in my head, I was like, maybe I should be feeling more.
I could use some sex.
Some sex? You can meet me in the bathroom.
My height would be nice. Usually when I'm sad, my penis being rubbed makes me feel better. Just I mean, if you got time,
You can top me off real quick. So I want to experience the Mile High Club.
that was her dying wish for me.
When you bring up the bass first? When you bring up the bass for? Ma'am, please.
Oh, what's the air marshal doing? What do you mean I'm banned from Delta?
Not you, Ducky, of the day on Breakfast Club. Man pulls out his penis for miscommunication.
Holding his mama's ashes.
What? Mama's ass? What? Ashes. Okay. Let's wrap the first one up.
Yeah, it's funny. Oh, we didn't even do the intro.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, we can
Too
do
late.
that one. Yeah. My grandma wanted to try the Mile High.
Oh wow.
There it is. The Magic Castle. What's the have you ever been to the Magic Castle?
I did.
Did you?
I got inside.
You gotta get an invite. You gotta get an invite to
I heard.
go.
I heard.
I need to hit up a homie. I never thought about really going, but I have a friend who is do you remember
A musician?
okay, yeah, his name is Mike. What's Michael's last name? He's a juggler though. He used to be at Flappers all the time and stuff like that. He's a juggler. He does like little tricks and stuff. What's Michael's last name? Anyways, he was always saying, if you ever want any tickets, let me know. But I never had, like, they're not cheap.
Right.
I had to find somebody worthy enough to go with me.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, now I have somebody worthy
Right.
enough,
But you
but
have none.
I just haven't talked to Michael in a long time.
Yeah.
And I want to be like, hey, man,
Right.
how's it? What's up, them tickets?
Yeah.
Let's skip the crap.
Yeah.
Let's get some tickets to the Magic Castle. I heard it's amazing, though.
Yeah.
Like, you got to go. Uranium also, what looks like brownish white. Why do you know this news? Who knows
No,
what
you don't
uranium looks like? Where do you see uranium? He's like, you know what? That's not coke. That's uranium.
The funny thing is they had to test it, which is wild.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They just like, I'm sure they had like a
What if
little.
it turned blue or purple or whatever?
Mhm.
You shake it.
But what if you had ashes around it, but in the middle of it was actual cocaine? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they keep digging at the bottom.
Yeah,
It's like a little packet.
because it was like what if you had like a sphere?
Mm-hmm.
You put the cocaine in there,
Mm-hmm.
fill it up.
A small vial.
Mm.
No, a whole sphere.
Okay,
like
that's
that,
a lot.
and then put put the ashes around it.
Mm-hmm.
So all they gonna do is go a scoop at the top. They're not gonna be like go all the way deep in there. Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. We got another episode.
I'm sure it's been tried before, though.
Yeah.
Right? Enough times where they go like, come on, guys.
Right.
We all know it's cocaine.
Right. They probably stirred it up.
We've done this a
You
lot.
hear like
You're the first person to do
you
this.
hear like little glass noise.
Come on, man. What's in there? My medicine. Yeah, you need
So there was another woman who had smuggled drugs in her weave.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
That I saw. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she snitched on her friend or something like that, right?
It was up under. Yep. It was up under her.
No, didn't she say something like, I don't know how it got there?
Yeah,
and she was like, I just put the wig on. I don't know how that got there.
My beautician. You got to blame my beautician. That had nothing to do with me.
Now the beautician's getting ransacked.
Right.
She probably did.
Yeah.
She probably do. Like, so yeah. That's a great idea.
Mhm.
All right.
All right, y'all. This is an episode of Lackaroni and Chaz. Now, check please. I know it's a shock to y'all. What just happened? I see both of your hands turn. I'm like, what's happening?
It's the best, worst intro of all time.
It is.
Or outro.
Thank you guys for watching here on Lacktoast ENT. If you are watching here, thank you, like, subscribe, and you can also hit the notification bell so every time we go on, you will get that notification and go ahead and do that.
Thanks to you for watching on I'm Chaz Roberts on my YouTube channel. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for liking, subscribing. Please tell your friends, tell your homies. It's a wild show, I know. And if you want to watch the unedited version, you can go to the Patreon at I'm Chaz Roberts on Patreon. You can watch everything unedited because we're gonna take out a lot of this, stuff. I will take a lot of this out. And then, if you want to see the fun and games,
Keep going.
please hop on the Patreon. It's only $3, man. It's only $3, lad.
Hey, man,
That's it.
That's a steal.
That's all.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, man.
You guys can stick around. We're gonna do another episode. We got a hot topic I want to talk about.
Hot topics.
But with that being said, toodaloo. Did y'all hear about DC Young Fly's girlfriend? Yes, man.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
That's how we ended it.
Huh?
That's how we ended it.
I mean, it was
Yeah,
you edit this out. You cut that out. Oh my back. Oh boy. Yeah.
All right, let me go turn this off.
So how many topics do y'all do?
Topics? That's a
topics.
Yeah.
Topics and all.
that's a loose term.
Just keep it rolling.
Yeah.
And then-
No, we keep this one rolling.
That's what I'm saying. Just keep it rolling.
To interaction.
Yeah.
And then he stops here and then start back again.
Yeah.
We switch sides, change outfits. I'm not changing outfits.
Yeah.
That's some good stuff, man.
Thanks, man. It's what we just the most Dion. That's what's great about having Dion is you don't have to work so hard for laughs. Because there's some people you work with, you gotta like really work to get people to laugh.
Right.
You gotta like really try to be on.
He's an asshole.
He's a great asshole too, you know. And then it's in the reactions. Like Dion's great at listening and reacting. See, it's not just like you don't just get that.
Right.
You get somebody who's going to probably outwild whatever you say, which is great.
Did y'all talk about that knee, man, on this episode?
His knee.
We gotta talk about this knee, bro.
Let's talk about it.
What the fuck is going on with the knee, man?
Let's talk about it.
You said you was doing the
I was doing
the hokey pokey and turn her ass around.
Dion's done.
That's funny.
Thanks y'all for hanging out right
Yeah,
here.
man.
That's cool.
I was like, what that come fuck with? Because I ain't never,
Yeah.
And I record podcasts too.
Okay.
So that's why I was asking. I'm like, hey, bro, we're gonna be late, but I know if y'all record live,
Yeah.
I want you to have to, stop and I'll leave people outside at the side door until we done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, and that was
Pause.
that's one thing. Like the good thing about how we do it is that it's not like, you know what I mean.
You give me this back?
Not the whole thing.
Kids.
She said shit.
Oh, shit. Hey, I tell you what, man.
He said it's the whole thing now.
Chocolate, man. Chocolate is mine.
Oh,
Lady B, huh?
These right here.
Oh, this is candy.
How old? It's very new. This is So we tend to get people that shoot here and they just leave stuff behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is good, man.
Yeah. Where'd you get the popcorn from?
The airport.
Oh, you wild.
That's an $8 bag.
You are wild.
I was like, you should just waited.
Yeah.
$8.
You are wild.
How often y'all need, man?
Huh?
How often y'all recording?
Like so we record on Sundays, maybe 2 episodes, so we don't have to do it every week.
Same thing, man.
Yeah. And then if one of us is doing something, we'll double up and say come in this Sunday so we can kind of get ahead of ourselves.
Yep.
That's why we don't really do a lot of topical stuff because it'll be old by the time it comes out.
Oh, okay. How long will it take to edit?
We should give it to them raw. Pause. What's wrong with my camera, yo? What's up with the camera? What's wrong with the camera, sis? Is it blurry? Big sis Chris?
Right.
Who am I hearing? Oh, this is my siblings. You have Ryan, Pam. Oh, that was blurry. Well, there's a tiny little hole up there. I could clean it, but I needed like a. Yeah, you might break that, bro.
I was gonna say, man, I gotta ease up about this one.
Yeah. Or use that chair. Right
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Damn, yo. So what it is, y'all? I have like this little door on my camera that closes and open, so I can't wipe the screen because I need like a Q-tip to clean it up.
Put a trash in there, man.
By the kitchen.
You got a whole picture? I'm gonna walk around, man.
Yeah, man, walk around. Enjoy yourself.
I'm motherfucking
By the kitchen, brother. Fresh off the plane. I do all the editing in the back. Twills and my desk is back there.
Back there?
My desk where I edit, and then Twills. You can check it later.
I'm gonna get this Hershey first. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I'm going to give you that tracking number. The TV gonna be
Oh, it's coming?
Yeah. Should be
Yeah,
here.
that's what I wanted to have for this. But also, once I get the TV, I can use this as real time where we can read what they're saying here. We got it, and we can use the camera as the actual thing. Because I wanted a bigger TV so we can read from the screen versus read from there. So I can stream from my camera. But yeah.
Well, then that instruction off within the scene.
So what?
Okay, see how you get everything sectioned off for like different scenes or settings. Or,
Yep. I used to take my headshots over there.
This is a big thing now, but I'm sure you gotta watch what the fuck say.
Yeah. So I mean, how that a pause if I said that? This is where I take my headshot, as in like I can be receiving it.
You created the image in my head. I don't want to
Receiving it. That doesn't sound any better.
Receiving the headshots?
Yeah.
How's it a pause moment?
Dion, come on now.
This is where I take my headshots.
Headshot.
Right.
Yes.
Right. That's not pause.
You the king of, wait a second. You the king of pause.
No, but if I say this is where I receive my headshots, I'm getting head. How is that a pause moment?
Because you created the image in my head.
Pause. And that's going to be a great.
Man, where's the dispensaries, bro?
Right next to my my loft.
Right on, man.
It's called Sweet.
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm talking about that county we are needed.
Yeah, we're gonna do one more and we out of here.
You gonna go smoke, Dion?
I only do heroin, man. You know I get.
Hey, man.
Now
Not some of that weak stuff.
yeah, I go right to the source. Yeah, right there. Right next to the bath, right next to the kitchen.
I see.
Yep.
Yeah, don't recycle for
You want
real.
some candy, homie? Yeah, man, you make a bad decision, man. That was a trick.
Poison, yo.
Yeah. Hey, what's wrong with your feet, man? You had surgery on your feet?
Why you want pain? No, why you want pain speed?
Hey, we was at the foot place the other day, man. I'm trying to tell you. And the lady was like, I was like, you can tell we related. She was like, yeah.
No, I'm seeing like keloid, like scars on your toes. Is that actually? Oh, yeah, surgery. Okay, what was wrong with your toes?
The hammer toes.
Hammer toes. You just did one toe. You said fuck the other ones.
I couldn't get them done at the same time.
You should come
The
walk,
same
right?
feet.
That makes sense. That makes sense. All right. Explain the
See if
nail.
I can get this one done before I retire.
Should have went around.
Explain
Alright.
the nail though.
We ain't started. It's recorded, but we ain't
From my
started.
toenails.
So is that nail actually being painted, or is that your
What
skin?
you mean, what's up
being
with the
painted?
camera? What you mean?
Just painted over. They painted
What you
over.
mean, big sis, Chris?
Like,
What's up with the camera?
what they gonna do with that toe?
She said it's blurry. You got something to wipe your?
I need something tiny.
You need a new laptop.
I know I need a new laptop, man.
Oh, I thought that's what you were gonna say.
Yeah,
I thought you were about to say
I
that.
know I need a new.
No, I
laptop.
thought I was finishing your sentence, bro. I wasn't even trying to say they ain't like sensitive.
So-
I wasn't even trying to say all that, bro.
So let me give you like a very.
I
quick-
was just trying to.
This is fun for myself to be a part of this as well, because you know when our dad passed recently,
Mhm.
and I was telling him, you know, when you leave life insurance and stuff like that, leave money behind. And you know that moment of you really need the money, but you don't want to be the one sibling that's like,
oh man, Dad really left quite the legacy. Also left a little bit of cash behind. Huh?
but no one's talking about money, and you the only one like, I ain't gonna talk about the money. so I'm the only one here struggling. So nobody's like asking about the money. So
how much did he? Just asking, how much did he leave behind?
How much was it?
So we need to.
So
split that today.
So every now and then you start asking questions like, so how is this gonna work?
Were you the one asking?
Yeah, but trying to figure out, hey, how do we divide this up? Like,
did you keep bringing in like, man, y'all remember that time Dad took us off? Took us off fishing.
Let's talk about more.
We had to split the fish 3 ways that we caught.
And then
y'all remember that?
Split the 3 ways?
That's crazy. Remember we see Candy and he was like, y'all split this up
3 ways.
Yeah, we all 3 of us always 3 ways, man. To the day we know.
But soon as you get paid, it's like everything starts to fall apart. And I'm like, damn it, dude. Like as soon as I got my portion, it's like the insurance. It's not even like the monthly insurance. It's like my insurance, like you pay for the year.
Yeah.
And then you get like obviously my laptop was like, hello. My laptop's falling apart. Kaylee Grambling Schools is like, hey, we need stuff. I'm like, dude, this was just a donation. This was I'm the liaison of where this money's gonna go.
Yeah, man. Oh, you thought you was gonna come up with something? Like house money.
Now I can invest in myself. And I was like, nah, you go. It was like, here. Dad was like, here you go. You go ahead and get that to your kids.
To everybody else but you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was like, golly, dude. I just got a do-si-do.
I don't necessarily want my daughter to go to college. I don't care if she does or not, whatever she wants to do. But I go like, if you're gonna go to college, you got to get a scholarship and pay the shit for yourself, dog. Like I'm not paying. I don't want you to go anyways. Her mama's gonna want her to go.
Sure.
They can figure that out together.
College is a good experience, though.
Sure. I'm sure it's great. I just also know it's very expensive.
Don't worry about that.
Who don't worry about that?
Don't worry about it.
Who?
That's her problem.
Right. This is what I'm saying. She needs to get a scholarship if she's gonna go.
No, she don't.
Yes, she do.
That's her problem.
Whose?
If she ain't got a scholarship, she's gonna have to pay for it.
So she's gonna get a bunch of student loans, which is
Yeah.
also a dumb thing.
But she's an adult. She didn't make that decision at the time.
This is what I'm saying. Go get a scholarship. I'll go like, if you want to go to college, you start working on
You
it
gotta
now.
work for it. Sure.
Now. But don't go take a bunch of student loans.
Yeah.
That don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you spend all your time paying that back. It's not like you come out and you get a job that matches your student loans, right?
Right.
You start at the entry level shit. And then you gotta get out of that. Don't do it.
There you go. Stay positive.
Yeah, so that's why she has a 520. I don't know what that means, yeah. You know, I don't know what that means. That's college talk.
Is that her credit score? When did you start getting credit?
When I got 18. Actually, I had really great credit up until a couple years ago.
People like you start, no, but hold on. When did you start getting credit? Like 18?
No, I remember I might have been 18, but I went and I bought this car for $3,000 from this lady, right? And then I got it financed through a credit union. And that was like, it was only maybe $100-something a month that I was paying. And it like shot my young 18 credit, I was 18 like through the roof. So I did it like really early with a really small amount. Because I realized like credit is really easy when you understand it. I think people like it's really easy to get away because we're not taught that early on. But when it's just trust, right? Yeah. It's a bank saying, hey, can I trust you? Right? Because you have friends you can't tell secrets to. Yeah. You got friends you can't loan them money because their credit score is trash, right? And you know better now. I can't tell this guy. Yeah. Nothing. But it's the same thing with them. And like your on-time payments, how much debt you have, like understanding those factors is really easy to take care. And then a little discipline is what people don't have. They'll see a credit card for $5,000. Yeah. I got all this today. Yeah. Right? I got $5,000.
It's a brilliant business model. Like I wish I could start my own credit card because what it is like, hey, I'm gonna give you $10,000. Yeah. All I'm asking you is to just pay it back within that month. Right. If not, we're just gonna tack on an extra 10% of what you used. It's a brilliant business model.
It's very mafia.
Yeah.
But I don't think credit's even been around for that long.
We did. How long is it
Like the
around?
credit score, I don't think it's been around for more than like 40 years or something.
Yeah.
Like that, 50 years. Yeah. It's not like an old thing. Like
But here's the thing.
borrowing money is old.
Let me tell you something that's even baller. If you got the cash, who needs a credit score?
Yes or no? Like credit makes a lot of sense when it's used properly. Because if you can, we talk about all those things with like how to get money from your business or for a house, and those things accrue well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, a house gains interest by itself, right? Just owning it, it'll go up in value. Especially depends on where you are. Can you rent it out, right? That makes a lot more sense. So to go borrow somebody else's money instead of your own money to make money makes a ton of sense, right?
Sure.
So but if you spend all that cash and then you still got stuff to pay for, things come out of it, it might take a little slower, but it's like, if you got to come out of pocket and you can make money, that's really smart.
Yeah.
So I go like it has its advantages. It's just when like a car doesn't make sense. Credit cards are crazy because it's damn near 18-20% of what you owe.
Right.
That's a lot.
It is.
Imagine owing on $10,000, you paying the minimum, right? Which has got to be a good chunk of change, right?
Yeah.
And you got to pay 20% on that every month.
Right.
Woo!
Yeah.
Woo!
It's brilliant.
Even $1,000, you're right back to $1,200 a month now.
How did we cap out with just Visa, Discover, MasterCard, and
There's probably more out there, but you go, who's paying for more commercials? Right?
Right.
Like you hear American Express.
But also there's a high percent that not all these businesses are gonna take this new credit card. Like y'all take y'all take Plum. Like, what is this? Yeah, it's a new credit card. It's a new wave.
Oh, some people don't take Discover for some reason.
Yeah.
It's like Discover. But and now like places give you like credit cards give you something. You go, here's 3% cash back or 1% cash back. So they entice you to use their cards, hoping that you just don't have the discipline and you default. Right. That's a big hope. But also, these people want their money, and you got to look at like these banks. I mean, these credit cards and these banks, they have a lot of deals, bro. Like they get so many government breaks on because it's a loss, right? If you owe $10,000 and you can only pay off $3,000, they get to write that stuff off anyway. There's a loss. It don't really cost them much money.
Right.
It's not like they don't get that money back. They just want something back from you, or they get to write it off. Yeah. That's a great business.
Right.
We never lose.
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
Yeah.
I need one of those.
You ever pay the credit card? You ever use the credit card to pay another credit card?
Hell yeah.
Like,
I'm just staying afloat.
I am in a
rabbit doing this
hole. You be like, oh God. So let me tell you. I told you about this. How I came up. It felt right back then. So when my Dorito commercial hit, right? First check, crazy.
Yeah.
You said, oh, crazy.
Yeah.
I received.
Call me Mr. Lack.
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
I received maybe $9,000 for the first airing. On the Super Bowl, right? So I'm like, oh shit, they talking about every time it airs? Oh, easy work, nigga. Easy work. All right, let's go. So
every time you watch it, you like, yeah.
9,000. So Super Bowl, $9,000 check. Cool. I start paying off my student loans.
What you buy though?
Hold on, pipe down, man. I got you. Yeah. So I was like, let me be smart. I'm at this time, see, 2010, I might be 25, 26.
No kids yet?
No kid. No, I had Kaylee.
Okay.
It's 2010. So I paid off my Discover card. This is what I messed up at. I paid it off.
How much was on there?
Maybe $6,000.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
I could have just did payments.
Sure.
Student loans. Next check. Paid it off.
Okay. Those are good investments though.
I'm gonna say,
nigga.
Okay.
I'll tell you the joker in a second. All my bills, paying them off. Like, dude, they keep coming in. The checks keep coming in.
Yeah, you rolling.
I'm paying off stuff. Paying off stuff.
Smart.
Now, it started becoming, instead of like primetime television, ABC, now they're going like MTV, BET. Now I'm getting checks like for $600.
Yeah, a little less.
Now I'm getting checks for $200. Now I'm getting checks for $100. So it's slowly starting to come like, but at the same time, they're super small.
Yeah.
I don't have a job.
You're just living off this commercial.
I'm living off this commercial, but now I'm not living off this commercial anymore because
the money's
I've already paid off stuff. So now I'm like, if I just get me another commercial, I will be back afloat. Didn't I get another commercial for another 4 years?
Yeah.
Start using my Discover card all over again. I start surviving off my Discover card. I'm paying rent with my Discover card, gas, and now it was $15,000.
Okay.
So now I'm back up. Now I'm back up on the Discover card. All I did was the liaison to the Discover
But
card.
you got rid of some other debt?
I got rid of student loans, yes.
Yeah.
But guess what happened to that Discover card?
No, man. Did it
It's
fall apart?
still there to this day. It's still in the hole, and they hit me every now and then, and be like, "Hey, we got a deal for you." Instead of paying back that
Pay off
15,000,
30%.
Yeah, pay up 30%. I'm like, I like to have fun with bill collectors. They call, and I do like a because this is how the bill collectors call you, like. Hello. May I speak with Roderick Lacking? And I'm like, 1 second. Hey, Roger, 1 second. Somebody's on the phone for you. What is it? I don't know who it is. Who is this? This is Paul. He says, Paul. Ask him where he's from. He wants to know where you're from. Can we speak with Roderick? He will speak with you. You tell him to kiss my ass because if he can tell you what it is. Like I hear like
I know this is you doing this.
I know this is you.
We just want the money you owe.
Can you stop playing around?
You know, it's funny too. You'll get pissed at bill collectors. They're like, yo, you owe us money.
Right.
Like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
You ever have somebody get mad at you when you ask for your money back?
What do you mean?
Like if you lend somebody money and then you're like, hey, yo, I need that bread.
Yeah.
And they're like, yo, dog.
Yeah, come on, man.
Like, yo, you just gave it to me.
For this little $25? Yeah, I need that on me.
I need that. People get attitude with you.
Yeah.
Or somebody hits you with the A. I forgot I owe you. Well, nigga, you ain't forget. Yeah. Where's the money at?
Cough it up.
You got a reminder on every day you owe me money?
I have a niece.
Is it one of them?
No. Somewhat.
Okay.
Somewhat.
Mm-hmm.
And she's not gonna watch this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
It is Step.
Yeah.
You know tomorrow.
Yeah.
She probably reached out to y'all too, huh?
I've talked to her a couple times.
Yeah. I'm talking monthly.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, uncle, so I want to let you know it's hard times. And it's like, I fell for it for the first two, and then grandma was like, don't do this again. She has exhausted all her welcomes from everybody. And I was like, Like, people think I live in LA, I got it.
Oh, for sure.
They think we are living it up.
Sure.
I am.
You ate roaches for me. I must be stressed.
God damn.
You put it on the skillet.
Yeah.
We having fried roaches again?
Yeah.
That's right, baby.
Yeah, we out here living it, boy. Man. And then we go, you ever see somebody asking money and you go to the page like, some type of life. I need to see you struggling.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm seeing her like, hey, we out here living, bottle service on us. Oh, you do bottle service. Okay.
But when you ask them about it, they're like, nah, man, it was them. It was the group I was with. Sometimes they never want to spend money when they broke. Somehow they get a gang of free shit. You should have some money then.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
Yeah, just trying to pay these bills.
If you asking for money, I need to see a track record. Like, you know what? I did see you struggle. I don't need to see you ever happy for the next 6 months prior.
I need to
before
see.
or after?
I need to. If you're asking for money, I need to see the job applications you put in, and I need to see any money that you've made. I need to see check stubs.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
What's the minimum amount of money for that requirement? Hey,
For
let me got $5, bro. Let me see you.
Anything
Let me see your job application.
like that. I tell somebody, man, anything to me that's $50 to $100. I go like, we're talking about. It's a lot, but it's not a lot. But I go like, because now I can do something with that.
What is a goddamn? What is that amount? What is that amount for my say? They bought $600. God damn, is that it?
Yeah, you're not getting $600.
What's the amount that you like?
A couple $100. I go like, we're talking about bills. I can use that to pay.
Right,
That's a bill of mine.
What's your max spend of like somebody asking you for money? Yo, you out of pocket, or versus giving it away?
It depends on who it is, and if I have it, just I don't know.
What is the you overstep your boundaries? What's that amount?
Hey, I need 500 real quick.
That's too much.
That's
500 is too much.
that's part of it.
How about you, Ryan? What's too much?
$50.
What is it? Because people get mad when you ask, what's it for? That's important.
Yeah.
That's important. We're talking about my energy, my
Yeah.
effort, my money. I got plans for this
Yeah.
bread.
Yeah.
And like I got my money just sitting, chilling, minding his own business. Like,
Yeah.
there's plans for this bread, dog.
Yeah.
So what's it for?
Yeah. 50. Let me see.
Asking somebody for money is people make it like it's no big deal.
Right.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
We're talking about my that's my effort and energy and what I got planned for this thing, dog.
Right. Like, let me do it on my own merit. Like, if it's like your birthday, I'll go see the cash app. But when you ask me, I mean, and also if you got a good track record,
For sure.
I would definitely look out.
If I ask you for money, well, then there's a plan behind it. Hey,
Yeah.
Dion, listen, bro. Hey,
Mhm.
first off, how's the family?
How's the family?
Everybody
You
healthy
gotta
and
put it out
good?
there.
Everybody good?
Nobody need no money right now, right?
Good, because here, and then I'm gonna tell you, here's what I need it for. Here's what went down. Here's what I need it for. Here's when I can pay you back, right?
Mhm.
Hey man, look, because I gotta say, hey, if I need $100, I'm like, listen, I ain't got 100. I can pay you. I can pay you in installments with that one.
Yeah.
But can you do that for me?
Yeah. Yeah.
I get $20 every and I got it because people are like, well, when I got it, you got it.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, dog.
You know what's worse is the afterbirth feeling. I had to say, I was gonna say aftermath, but I want to say afterbirth.
Yeah.
Because it's a
Not a
yucky
good.
feeling of
Mhm.
now you're attached to the rejected, like or I rejected you for cash. Because if I ask you for money,
Mhm.
like Chaz, I kind of skip past it, but can I borrow $150?
Mhm.
You're like, I ain't got it.
Mhm.
But the whole time you're like, why did I need that money?
Right.
And now it's like, forget it, never mind. And you know what I'm saying? Now that feeling of like, can you believe $150? And now it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's a feeling of
Like
like
it's hard for everybody out here.
it's a feeling. I know because I can think about the people who ask for money. I can still picture their faces.
Right.
And I just because now they're attached to asking me for money.
Mhm. But once you turn them down, they don't really come back.
You don't.
They don't hit you up and be like, hey, how's everything,
Yeah,
man?
yeah,
You
but
want to go hang
them
out?
people that you paid, they definitely come back for seconds. Hey, what up, brother? Remember what happened last time? I need this money.
Me and my
Frankie.
brother fought over
money. Frankie.
Me and my brother fought over $50 once, right? My brother kept asking for money, But then I'm watching you what you do with your bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I remember he took this trip to Brazil, and I was like, "It's crazy, you got Brazil money, and you ain't got like whatever it was."
Yeah.
How do you need $50?
Right.
Because you had $50.
Right. Yeah, but you took a trip to Brazil.
But you took a trip to Brazil. This is we're no longer in my realm of.
Right.
I don't care what you need it for.
Right.
Man, I just got STD. I need to get this $50
Yeah,
to
yeah.
stop this burning. No, you have. You got this STD in Brazil on your trip, and you just got Brazil STDs, dog. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm not the one to help you.
Yeah.
I was like, now you calling family with your grown ass asking
Right.
for money?
Right.
And he was like, it's only $50. And I was like, you goddamn right, but it's my $50 we're talking about. How much money do you and you owe me money on top?
Yeah.
Hell.
I remember this was a prank I did with my mom and it backfired tremendously. I had a $100 bill
Uh-huh.
that I put in the living room,
Mhm.
like right up under the table. Mm-hmm. And when she walked in, me and my brother was in the opening of the living room. Mm-hmm. And when she walked in, I was like, we're gonna act like it's hers. And when she was like, if she picks it up, oh, that's mine. Mm-hmm. And she walked in, and she was like, oh, I must have dropped it. I was like, oh, Mama, that's mine. That's mine. Like, no, it's not. I was like, it's my money, Mom. I was like, I dropped it to prank you. She's like, no, you did not. I was missing $100 bill. And then I was like, Mom, me and Ryan literally said, we're gonna prank you for the $100. I was like, Dion, how you gonna tell me it's not my money? And I was like, me and Ryan like, yo, we did. And she's like, is all the stuff I done for y'all? I can't. This ain't my money. I was like, no, we pranked you. As in this is. And she's like, no, this is my money. I cook and clean for y'all. And I was like, you really gonna take our money? She's like, yeah, pranks on y'all. And when I tell you, she never get that money back. And at the time, we didn't have phones to have the prelude to show her like, hey y'all, look, this is what we gonna do. Right. There was no proof. We just wanted to show her.
Even if you did, she's still gonna keep that money.
Yeah. It's backfired.
Yeah, man. How you feel about that?
I mean, she's right.
Right.
My mom had the best lessons of don't play with me. Yeah. My first paycheck, I worked at MCL cafeteria on Kettering. You remember that? Mm-hmm. My first paycheck, I got some Jordans. Mm-hmm. The ones that had the maxi pad on the side.
Maxi pad on the
side. and it came up to be $214, right? My paycheck was
$215.
Yeah. No, it was 3 weeks of working.
Okay.
So I saved it because at the time I was like 16. Mm-hmm. So I had, and they only can allow, a certain amount of hours for a 16-year-old. Mm-hmm. So I had like a bunch of checks accumulated. Mm-hmm. And she was like, Dion, you got to be responsible for your money. Yeah.
You're like,
I'm like, sure, responsible. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, this is extra money.
Right. You take
whatever you do with your money is for me. Whatever you do with my money is for me.
For sure.
So I remember, when you first get your check, you don't even put it in the bank. You just have the cash. I got $200, right?
Seemed like so much money, didn't
it? Yeah. So I remember going. She took me to the mall, and then she was like, "Wow, you did it, Dion. You got your shoes. You found your size. You did it. Mm-hmm. All right." I put them on. I was excited. The outfit didn't even go what I had on. And you take them shoes off, put it in the box. You're like, I'm out here, baby. I'm out here. So you hungry? I am hungry. She took me to Too Ironic with the Ryans.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm in the buffet spot.
Yeah, you're in the Ryans. Okay, cool. I didn't know Detroit had it.
Come on, man.
We went to Ryans.
Lansing, but
yeah. So went there and she didn't pay for me. Mm-hmm. She was like, "Oh, you thought I was gonna use my money? You thought I was gonna use my money to pay for you? No, you have money, remember?" And I was like, "Mom, you've always done this." Like, yeah, before you had a job.
Right.
And I was like, so you're not going? It's like, no. What money y'all left? I was like, I got nothing. And then we went through Ponderosa, got the little tray, and we went right to the table. And she sat there and watched me eat. I watched her eat. And I was like, clean as hell on her feet, though.
Feet clean, stomach rumbling. Ryan's had some good ass biscuits. I remember those. The rolls.
Nigga, yeah.
The rolls
and my mom was so gangster.
You know what I'm talking about? You open it, the steam.
Oh, yeah. My mom was so gangster. She put the foil in her purse.
Yes, sir.
She would get a plate full of wings, and she would dump that mug in there and keep refilling.
That's right.
Yes, right. Mm-hmm. So, but I knew that was going to be the end game, so I waited it out and just had the wings at the house because she knew she was going to eventually feed you. But at that time, I sat there and watched her. I tried to reach for a biscuit. No, this is my food right here. You can't get an okra, Mom.
Valuable lesson.
Yeah. And to that day, I've been definitely cautious on what I buy.
Did you pass that lesson on to your children?
When it comes to Kaylee, she ain't got it yet. Mm-hmm. Kaylee, in her stories, she said, "Hey, y'all, I'm going to Gremlin. please feel free to give me gift cards to any shoe stores. Please feel free to give me any gift cards. Cash App is this. I'm like, all right, man. But listen. You're going to college. The first thing you want to do is get money. Because what's going to happen is you're going to get hungry. And them shoes, them Jordans are going to keep you clean. Ain't going to feed you. Ain't going to keep you warm. And I was like, fresh. And I promise you, I don't know if you went to college in dorms. No. So you dorms, no? So the first semester, everybody was clean. Yeah, you started to see pajamas. You see just whatever we had on because we were careless. Yeah. Because everybody was like, hey, this is my first day of school. It's like, no, y'all niggas don't even care no more, huh? Yeah, we just wearing what we had on the day before because we was drunk and had hungovers. Okay, cool. We just wearing flip-flop shoes. Nobody's not even saying they don't care.
Right.
Hats and scullies. But yeah, man, nobody cares what you wear. And the thing, I don't even remember what I had for college. The college experience was the experience, man. Like I don't remember what class I took. I just remember the fun we had. Yeah. The dorm room life was dope.
I was homeless during that college years, and great times.
I don't know how. Help me out with this. You're not on drugs. I don't think.
No.
How do you become homeless? How do you exhaust all your welcomes to all your friends and family?
Well, I think mine was different because that was my plan, was to come out here and live in a van, right? The van got towed. That's when it became a problem.
You said,
but yeah, that was like, oh, I'm gonna live in this van.
That was your plan to be homeless. Yeah. When I get to LA?
Yeah. That was it.
No.
I didn't have any money. Man, I came out here, I had $60.
That's your fault.
Yeah. You don't hear me complain about it. You don't be like, man, I came out here, I was homeless. You'll never hear me tell the angry version of that. I was like, oh man, that's crazy. I come out with $60.
You need a success story as soon as possible. Because
man, from where I started to where I'm at, it's
yeah, for sure.
I go like, oh, we're doing great.
Yeah.
I should be somewhere in a ditch on heroin and then living in a dumpster.
What's the closest you ever did to eating drugs?
I got drunk once.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was it.
I want to know how like people were like, come on, bro. Like,
I think I'd be so much further in my career if I'd smoked or did coke. I'd be so much further in my career. I'd be like, oh man, Chaz is a good time.
Yeah.
We call it party.
Yeah. I've never seen visually people doing heroin. I've seen cocaine.
Yeah.
I've seen crack.
Yeah. What?
I've seen crack.
I've seen crack.
I've seen crack.
I don't think I've seen crack.
I've seen one of a comedian was at Ha Ha Cafe.
What's his name?
Her.
Oh. What's her name?
Ha Ha Cafe. And this is when I was living on Crenshaw and Slauson. You know what I'm saying? And we were Ha Ha Cafe. She lived on like Crenshaw and like Florence. So we're driving, and she was like, "Oh, you know, the J Spot has
crack. Open mics.
You know, the J Spot has a show tonight. Do you want to go?" I was like, "I don't. But I'm willing to drop you off. It's not that far, but it's still past where I was going in the first place." So we get there, and she's in the parking lot. Like before I go in there, I gotta get loose. And right in my car, I was like, "What's that?" I was like, "What is it?" So I'd never seen it happen. And she like in a little like a baggie, like a pipe, and I was just like you know, you're trying to be cool, but at the same time you want to be like, stop. So I'm like leaning back. I was like, all right. So we had a good conversation the whole time here.
Seemed very uncracky.
Yeah. Right. It was not cracky.
And we were like, yo, what's up with homegirl?
So it was like she was like, so she's like, ooh, I'm performing tonight. Let me get a little loose. And she stayed in the car because like, obviously it was dark and she wanted to kind of wet.
This is in the J Spot parking lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, and you know, I was like, do I look at it? And I was like, hey, you can't do that. And she was like, the hell I can. I need this. And I was like, no, you can't do this in my car. She's like, it's illegal to do it. I was like, I'm creating the law now.
Yeah, like, you know we're still outside. Like you can't murder in the car and it's still outside. Like the rules still apply.
Right. And she makes it like, you know, it's illegal to do this in public, right? I was like, yeah, I'm making a rule. You can't do it in my car. And she was like, bitch. And she got out as I was like in my head, I didn't really technically see it. Yeah. She was setting it up. She had her mouth, and she was like, "Oh, you can't do this for me." But she's like, "It's not like it's a cigarette." I was like, "I don't want no secondhand smoke of crack."
Yeah,
that's gotta be worse than nicotine.
Gotta be worse.
Cracatine gotta be worse. Gotta be worse. Gotta be. You gotta have some. There's no way that you get crack smoking.
Yeah. I want to know how there's new crackheads, man, in 2023.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
Like, we know what's going to happen. I get the 80s. Because 80s is when crack
Nobody
happened,
knew.
Right, I get that.
We went through a whole don't do crack. Crack is whack era.
Right.
We say no. We did all that.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know how people get on, like.
I would love to see the threshold of when it was like, wait a second, something's going on. Mm-hmm. Like, because obviously it was cocaine first.
Right.
Because cocaine was the late 60s, 70s drugs. And then it was like, we got to figure out how to preserve cocaine.
Yeah.
Right. Uh-huh. Let's see how we can take this little vial and then make it into a bigger thing. Oh, we got crack. We mix it with baking soda. Okay,
which is crazy that somebody was in there like, dang, dog, how do I make my coke last longer?
Yeah.
How do I make it go for
Yeah.
And somebody, I don't know the first batches of crack were like.
Yeah. They was like, oh, ding dong, we here. Yeah. We figured it out, y'all.
Got it.
Send it to the black community.
Yeah.
And they was like, wait a second, these niggas is doing too much. They doing too much now. What's happening?
All right.
What are they saying up in here?
What's up to Jesse? What's up, Bobby? Yo, Chaz, have you been playing any video games? I haven't played in almost 2 months now, I think. I've been probably almost 2 months since I played anything, bro. I'm a little down. I hate that my sister has been curbing me because she owe you money, Franz. Is that why? I'm really family borrow money. I just give it to them to avoid that. I feel you. Now I don't let people borrow money anymore. People still owe me. Shoot, I know this. People still owe me too. You stingy, Chaz. Goddamn right, I'm stingy. I want everybody to know. Don't ask Chaz for money. He's stingy as hell. And then I look at you like you're doing bad. Like, Chaz, can I borrow some money? The hell happened to you?
Disgusting.
Yeah, I look at you like you doing crack in my car.
The word crack is hilarious too. I think all the other names is dope.
Yeah, how did crack get here?
Yeah, because it's not. Hold on, what's that? Hold on, because there's another name for it. Crack. Freebase. Yeah. I want to know how crack became, because all other names have a dope name like heroin.
Probably because people's faces have started to crack, man.
Methamphetamine.
Crack hit people's face.
Yeah.
Teeth.
No, I think meth hits their face.
Well, I think meth hits people's faces faster.
Yeah.
You did meth at a couple of days, you start seeing their whole color fade. How your colors fade in your body?
Whole different you.
Yeah.
And it's always the ones that you didn't believe. You like, man, I would never thought. I would have never thought, man, you was Victorian.
Pastor Ralph, how the hell?
Used to be bro.
Yeah. You know what's funny is there's a pastor like surviving off of some sort of drug, and that's their advice. But they kill it.
Oh yeah,
definitely. Like there's functional drug addicts. For sure. You know? Mm-hmm. Even if it's like Vicodin. Mm-hmm. And then there's people forget that, and I know you hate this. People forget that, like when it comes to organized religion, the whole point of it is the message. You are translating from the Bible to. It's like they're teachers. This is what I learned. I'm telling y'all this. People associate this pastor as God. Because if I'm a teacher,
that happens.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're like, man, you are a man of the cloth. You can't mess with it. Man, I heard what God said to me, read this, and I'm telling y'all this. But if a teacher is telling y'all like, hey, this is how you do math, this is how you do subtraction, and they was like, hey man, you do crack. It was like, yeah. It's like, you can't be a functional teacher. You doing crack? It's like, I still gave y'all the same message. And it's like, you cheating on your husband. It's like, I still did the message, man. Like, you didn't add and divide that you You added another husband into your relationship. Like, I still did the work. People are sort of like, you can't mess up. I feel like pastors get a really bad rap of like, you got to be perfect.
I feel like if I was a pastor, I'd start crack, start cheating. All right, I start doing crack, I start cheating on my wife, and he's like, "Watch God get me through this." Y'all want to see how powerful God is?
I'm gonna do a magic trick.
Here's a video of me smashing Sister Pearl last night. Watch God get me and my wife through this. That's how powerful my God is. Get me through crack and cheat. Ain't that right? Now y'all sending up your money to give God strength to help me.
So I can get stronger.
I need more crack to show y'all how strong God is. And a month later, God's still working.
Is he still working?
God's still working on me, baby. He ain't give up on me. You can't give up. Man, I'm thirsty.
Anybody got any cheeseburgers?
Give me that holy water.
There's cheeseburgers out there. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if you've ever seen this documentary called Hillsong. It's on Hulu. Mm-hmm. Have you heard of Carl Lentz? Mm-hmm. Pastor Carl Lentz. Mm-hmm. Powerful, Lentz. Yeah. Powerful white pastor in New York. Mm-hmm. Right? He's a part of Hillsong's chapter in New York. Mm-hmm. Huge. Who's the biggest pastor you can think of? TD Jakes, right?
TD Jakes, Creflo Dollar.
Yeah.
That one weird devil-looking white dude, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Oh my God.
So what happens is people, this is what happens with pastors, man. It's a feeling. Mm-hmm. People like comedians because you give them a feeling. Mm-hmm. You make me feel good. Mm-hmm. Women are attracted to the feeling, right?
Sure.
So if I'm making you laugh, oh my God, I love being around you. I love how you make me feel. Mm-hmm. So when pastors have good words, people are attracted to the word. Mm-hmm. They start offering services. I'm going to do this for free. I'm going to do this for free. So this pastor ended up getting caught up with. Now I'm talking. I want to put a pin in that right there. This church is huge. I'm talking 150,000, like on a Sunday, people coming in to hear this word, right? So he's huge. So like a fortress of people in there. But some woman slid through there and was working under him, pun intended, and that got out. And when I say people was like, "Oh my God, how you gonna be a man of God?" and this happened, I'm like, man, like. We say this analogy all the time, man. Like, you can eat salads, vegetables, all you want, man. Somebody's like, hey, give me some free white chocolate Hershey's. You like, I'm good, man. I got a good salad at the house, man. I'm good.
Making it home is the hard part.
Making it home. And then someone
I've been out all day.
Somebody slap you. They got a chocolate on their hand. They slap you like, people just, oh, who slapped me? But you just tasted like, that's a flash of a titty right there, like this. You're like, I didn't eat it. I just tasted it.
But going to some mega churches, bro, the women be dressing crazy in there. I'm like, y'all can't dress like this. Y'all can't dress like this.
Why
this
not?
Is a problem.
Why not?
Because you be like, yo, why she so thick in this Sunday dress?
But what if a suit does that to a woman?
Huh?
What if a suit does that to a woman? Like, you can't be dressed with that suit on. You know I'm attracted to a man in suits.
This is why I agree with, like, when you watch the Muslim culture, they all just be covered from head to toe. I'm like, I get it, man. Can't lust in that. Can't like, hey, look at her yams in there, baby.
But what if she has a yams? You still see the yams poking out that moo.
You see the yams, and I'm like, yo. Oh, I see that thing.
I still see it.
Like when we would wear a sundress to church, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, you can't. What are we doing? Mm-hmm. You just got the legs out.
What's the option? What's the other option? A pantsuit like Hillary Clinton?
Sure. He just was like, so I get the pastor. He's just like putting hands all over these women.
Yeah.
He's like, oh man.
Yeah.
Can I spend more time with you, pastor? No, I gotta kill you. You can't be around me. You'll ruin everything I have, man. Love watching Rev Price and Charlie Stanley. She said that's a male problem for sure. It is a male problem.
Mm-hmm.
You see someone, you be like, your whole mind, you be minding your own business, and you see some girl barely wearing anything, and you be like, oh, hold on, where was I at?
Titties, man.
Proverbs 21:8.
You a pastor, you be like, I'm sorry. I just had to have the word. The whole time you were like, Jesus. Because if it's coming as you are, it's coming as in a bikini. Is that too much?
Of course.
And she's like, she was just yes, pastor. You're like, oh, that's what's coming out. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, get her out of here. Get her out of here.
Like, is the deacons or anybody gonna be upset? Like, hey, no, you can't do this. Like, if it feels like, if there's anybody here who has felt this word, come on down to the altar. You're like, pastor. You're like, oh, the Mariolas. They all myself. Oh, they chocolate.
Why is she shimmying all the way down? She
She running.
She shimmied all the way down the line.
Them areolas tapering into that skin, huh?
So even the deacon is got flirted at in their suits. Hey man, it's a... Also, if you're like I think what was it? Malcolm X had like a gang of women who were like trying to get with him. It's like it's hard.
Pink toes.
Hey man, Martin Luther King was just like, I can't fight this.
Can't fight this.
Man.
Hey man,
I can't help it. I'm electric.
I'm electric. Goddamn snow buddies, man. You hop. Who else?
How much pussy can I fight, Lord? I'm gonna fight the racists and the women. God said, pick one struggle.
You gotta pick one struggle. I got you.
Pick one struggle.
Like, what's the aftermath of like? He's like, okay.
I can't fight the white man and the white woman.
I can't fight the white man and the white women. Oh boy. Oh, who was the Martin Luther King before Martin Luther King? Like, who's the one who gave up? Like, these white people are relentless. They whip people's ass. I'm gonna back off.
I don't know how many movements were before. I know like Marcus Garvey had a Back to Africa movement
before Martin,
right? And then Mandela was in South Africa though. And then what's W.B. Du Bois? He had his movements. I don't know if they had. I don't know what. Like W.B. Du Bois was an author, right? And then he was like a big, also Frederick Douglass, right? That was like he was still in slavery.
I'm talking about the one who seen Martin Luther King take off. He was like, damn, if I just held out a little bit longer, I could have had fucking streets named
the guy who quit.
He was like, these
He
niggas
took one brick too many in the hand. That's it. I'm done with this shit.
Now he watched Martin Luther King like, oh, you had dreams, nigga?
Martin Luther King ducking bricks. I think about ducking.
He said, I went to jail one too many times. I said, that's it. Oh, boy.
This is a big thing about like how Martin Luther King got his, the nonviolent stuff from Gandhi, right? Mm-hmm. And then there's this big thing about like how Gandhi hated black people, right? Gandhi was like much before, right? Like mm-hmm. I don't know how much time before, but he was like, of course, they're fighting the Brits, right? And so there was this thing of like it's always crazy when I hear how much people now look back and either they hate or love Martin Luther King, mm-hmm. right? You'll hear so much hate for him, like, oh, he was this and he was that, and mm-hmm. it's like, hey man, I felt like it's one of those things where you're like, at the time, homie was doing amazing things, and you get to look back and be like, you know what was wrong about this freedom fighter? It's like that Monday morning quarterback. Yeah. You can look at all their mistakes, right? It's like, I was like, hey, dog, you're not gonna sit here and disrespect everything that I did after I'm dead, right? Yeah. The streets saying that to me. What about you, Paul? Yeah. But you got named after you. What the hell did you do in your community? Right. But sell drugs on my street.
And it's funny. I talked to my dad about this. I had said, I was like, during the whole Martin Luther King movement, mm-hmm. were you like out there doing your thing? He said, nope. You be thinking that all black people can't. You be thinking like, no, it was probably like 2% of black people.
If that.
I was like, y'all handle that. Hopefully we can make something happen on the other end.
You would have not seen me out.
Man, I was like, look through the blinds like.
I didn't go to one George Floyd march. There was marches all over the country. I was like, yeah. I was on social media though. We will not be stopped. It is time for our rights. My thumb. I need to take a break.
Oh boy.
I had to do everything. I bought the shirts online, have them delivered without going outside.
Yeah.
The Amazon delivery's all torn up and scratched up. Got your package. Thanks, brother. Get back out there.
Yeah. I would have not been that person. I tried to. I remember I tried to tap into my dad's like, tell me about some life, man. Tell me about the life, because he was born in like 38. So he lived like a life. He's seen like a transition of like life.
Hop seen some things,
right? So
38.
You know what I'm saying? I tried to tap in. I remember I was talking to my homegirl about this. I was like, I tried to tap in like this. I was like, Pops, man, I know you don't got a long time on this earth, man. I just want to hear like, what can you pass down and hear about your childhood and your teenage and then he was like, he said, I remember time he said, I was in the elevator one time. My white girl said, "Call me a nigga." And he was like, I was a elevator operator.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Call me a nigga, and it was normal. Now, so I'm like, I wanted to hear more, like stories, like the transition of what did you what did you have to fight for? Or, what did he's like? He was just living life, like life was. Oh, this is new now. Oh, this is against the law now. Oh, Jim Crow. Oh, who's Martin Luther King? Oh, Jesse Jackson. Like he was kind of like just accepting things as it was. Yeah. And my homegirl was like, well, you gotta understand, like, you probably won't talk about it because there's a lot of trauma, man.
Probably.
Damn, I ain't thinking about that.
Probably.
Because you don't want to tap into something that you haven't, some untapped trauma that you want to unpack.
For sure. There's a lot of trauma, a lot of anger. Yeah. There's a lot in there.
Yeah.
I always think about this, bro. Like, my daughter. So when I went to school, I remember my parents were big on, like, especially younger, like, we don't trust white people, blah, blah, blah. It was a big thing growing up, right?
Yeah.
So I'm a mom because they came from the projects of Cleveland, right? And so there's a story in my family, which, it's hard to track stuff, right? But there's a story, I think, of my mother's grandmother who watched she like hid under a porch and like watched her family get murdered by white people, and then she had to like run. Right. But there's not a lot of details. So I guess she never wanted to talk about it. But it was a thing of like, don't trust white people. That was like a big thing coming out of my mom's side of the family, right? Yeah. My dad's side of the family, they were country poor. So in the Midwest, like in Michigan and Lansing, they were integrated a lot more with white people going to schools. They were like some of the first black people going to white schools, right? So they had different perspectives on, white people. Although my dad had different stories. Like my mom told me the story about some white girl called her a nigger. She whooped this girl's ass. And then there were people outside her house trying to like Emmett Till and get her to come outside, right? And then my dad has stories where he got called a nigger. He was like the one white dude at the school hooping. And he was just like, what I'm gonna do, fight them all? Yeah. So he just said I had to like spend a lot of time laughing it off. Or they call him like, he had this fro, so they call him Raj from like what's happening and stuff like that. Like the big to, there's the major and then there's the microaggressions, right? And he was like, there's those things. But my dad was never one to tell me not to like, trust white people. He was always like, people are people. You're gonna find some good ones. You're gonna find some ones who are assholes. So then when I went to a white school, when we moved, and then, I remember there was like, I got into getting into fights because part of my brain was also like, don't trust white people. But also it was like, but some can be your friends, right? But I remember we were watching Roots, man. That's cool. There was three of us. It was me and my man, Marcus and Willie. And there was the three black kids. And we're like barely trying not to cry watching Roots and stuff like this. And this white kid turned around. He was sitting in front of me, looked back, and he was like, it's the same when Toby's getting whipped. And he looks back and he's like, Toby. And I remember I looked at Marcus and I looked at Willie. And I went to the front of his class, and these are the desks that are all stuck together. Like there's no chair. And I flipped his entire desk over. Like I flipped him over. Just started crying, whooping on him. Crying? Oh, I'm crying.
Why are you crying?
I'm hurt. And I'm 12 or 11, whatever it was. I'm whooping his ass, tears flowing, because I also felt like the power of my ancestors in me. Right? Like, you can do this now. We would love to do this. And I remember I sat in the office, and the teacher was like, well, do you think Chaz has an anger problem? And my mom was like, he should have an anger problem. Because this boy coming around saying, him told me, blah, 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 blah. And y'all need to do such and such, right? And then my mom flipped his desk over and started, no. Oh, boy. But she just went off on them, you know what I mean? And so she was like, you ain't got nothing to be worried about. She was like, I understand. But, also there's things we have to process. We got to learn how to process some of these, process emotions, process the pain that we have in these cultures. Like there's a lot of things you don't get to explain to you when you're 11, 12 and then integrate. Like we hear this stuff and then I didn't have to worry about growing up with not looking white people in the eyes, right? I didn't have to worry about right? So or like having to be a certain way around white people. I didn't have to grow up like that. So when I have an encounter and it's racial, I don't know these rules, right? I go like, well, it's not like this because now this is a racial issue. Yeah. And it's just different. Like having to and I think about my daughter, right? Her growing up, I'm like, she's gonna have so much more racial awareness because of the internet. And we see these things going on. And even she was only 2, I think, when the George Floyd stuff happened. But I go like, if there's things like that, she gets to see it and we get to teach her younger. Like I had to go learn about Martin Luther King, and I had to learn about these people. You know what I mean? Like we had to get the education, and not at school. That wasn't a big thing at school, was getting the education of all the black folks, but it didn't come to how do you encounter somebody who's being racist to you, right? Like that didn't happen at all black school. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like when you go to a white school now, it's a thing of oh, now I have to take all these looks. And I tell people all the time, man, playing football, call nigga a lot. When we went to wrestling, they're making monkey noises at my brother who when we were wrestling. People talk about these soccer players in Europe who get they get made fun of and they get called gorillas and stuff. I'm like, man, we did that shit in high school. No. I was like, they're getting paid millions of dollars. Right. You know what I mean? Right. I was like, this was a regular thing growing up for me, having to do sports and be integrated and being called that. I had a couple fights. I remember this kid told me, I was on a bus in 6th grade, and he was like, hey man, he probably meant no harm. He was like, what do black people and apples have in common? And I was like, I don't know what. Both hang from trees. He's like, they both hang from trees. And I was like, but I'll get it. And he was like, they both hang from trees. I was like, hang from trees? I don't know. Last time I was like, people don't really be in the forest like that. Yeah. Right? And I made a whole joke about us not camping and stuff like that, right? I got home and told my mom. My mom was like, oh, no, what he's saying is black people, and then she had explained to me lynchings and stuff like that. And that next morning in the bus, bro, I slammed his head against the window. And I was like, who hangs some trees? Yeah. A late reaction? All rage, no explanation. We were friends after he said this joke, and then the next day, we became friends much later. Right. That was still my guy too. Still my bring up to his age, hey, remember that time? Nah, but he was also 11. Something he heard. Yeah. Right. That's something he heard that he right. So it's hard for me to get older and understand that, but it's also this is how a lot of cats. And man, I was a lot of people's first black friend. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm a lot of people's first. He's my real friend. We grew up with him. We spent the night. I think the most. I didn't receive a lot of racism in Dayton, man. The 3 schools I went to was predominantly black, and the only all white encounter that I had was at my dad's church, and we went to this church that was a different I don't know if you experienced a different type of church. Yeah. Oh, okay. So was it black church? No. Oh, okay. No. Turner Road. And so my church was different. And then his church was the
service was 20 minutes.
Yeah. In and out. It was a white church, and the congregation was the choir. And their communion was different. So was it the high? It was one of those churches. Oh Lord, forgive me to be a sanctuary. Okay. So it was very
So my only encounter I had was when we went to a field, like a youth trip to the Grand Canyon, and we were still laughing already. So we was on a 16 pass all the way from Dayton to Arizona.
That's a long time.
Arizona, right?
Yeah.
And then
On a bus?
Yeah, on 16 pass, yeah. And they kept trying to take pictures, and they kept laughing like, Dion, you're gonna have to get closer because you're way too dark. And I just thought it was just funny.
Right.
But that was like, that's not really racist, but it was true because every time I was in the back, you really couldn't see me in these pictures. So the flash would brighten me up and they could see them. So I was just like, you know how it is. But after a while, I was like, they were definitely making fun of my skin. They never called me nigger. Like that. Right. I never got a nigger. Too aggressive. I never got called a nigger to my face in any of my school encounters.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. And was wild as, and if anybody's here from Colonel White, everybody that was not black or white, we looked at these people as just light skinned. I had a homegirl named Etna and Erica. They were 100. Now look about they're 100% Asian and 100% Hispanic, but they just talk black. Yeah. And we never associated like, hey, the Mexican girl. We just knew that they was a part of the squad. Right. One of us. And one of my homegirls who was white, she just white, but she never had that nigga, like, I'm gonna call you a nigga if anything goes left. Right. So I never had a really racist experience until I went to MCO cafeteria. Messed around with the pink toes. And heard the dad, talking, you gotta stay away from them niggas. I heard that. Yeah. That's a different story because I told you about that when I was in the closet. I got caught in the closet. The pink toe.
You too big to be in somebody's closet too.
Hey, I to this day, I really wish I can speak with this woman.
Her family disowned her and shit.
Because
sent her to a boarding school somewhere.
After work, we went to her house, and I'm in their house smashing her. And her dad comes home from like lunch to eat. Hide in the closet. And then
how old are you? Like 16, 15?
16, 17, yeah. Hide in the closet. Met her from work. And then the whole time I'm hearing like rumblings like that. And then she was like, he's like, so what's I hear about you dating one of those black guys? I'm hearing that conversation. No, who told you that? Red said you, bro. Bringing up black guys. I'm hearing the rumblings like that. It's like, no, I can't hear the specifics. Black guys. White guy. How many times I tell you that? Stay away from them niggas. It's like, Dad, what? You're being racist. Now she's like, she got to be like kind of, because like she has a nigga in her house.
Dad, I hate niggas.
She probably would have seconded. But she's like, no, Dad, you can't talk like that. Who do you think you're talking to? So the whole time they're rumbling, and then he's like, I'm not feeling it. I'm gonna stay home. And she's like, Dad, mind you, listen, I threw myself in the closet, and I am like in this position, because I gotta hold it. I am asshole naked, and I feel like I got like a damn heel in my ass. I'm like. And I'm just like,
just say you hate niggas.
Just get up with our asses and leave. So she's like, so she came back and she kept coming back in like, he should be gone in like 15 minutes. And I was like, okay. I was like, I need my clothes. So she gathered my clothes and she threw it in there, and the whole town like slowly putting on socks. And let's skip past the fact I took my socks off.
He was really in there.
I was in there, baby. I was in there. Yeah, we're gonna do this. I didn't call her in to say, hey, do you remember this encounter?
Did you got out unscathed?
Nigga, no.
Okay.
So he said, I'm going to stay home. So she's like, okay, I'm gonna ask him to do an assignment. That's in this room. So while he goes in there, that's so you can sneak out the window. And I was like, fuck.
One story?
Yeah.
Okay.
So in Ohio, a lot of the houses, their first floor is like elevated.
Mm-hmm.
There's a basement at the bottom.
Right. Okay.
So the jump was still a little leap. So if you land wrong, your ankles is gonna shatter a little bit.
Oh, he is outside.
That's
a black man outside.
That's like a nigga scream right there.
I know
a nigga scream. I've hung a few of my niggas.
Oh shit.
So I definitely didn't have all my clothes on. I had my shirt and my pants, but I had no shoes on.
Socks still.
No, I never took my shoes on. I leaped out the window.
Right.
And
but he never found out you were there.
What's wild is so the front of their house, like to exit, was on this main street. My car was right there.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't come out the back and then go right to my car. So I had to go this direction and then like walk all the way around, like this whole block. Hey, walk to my neighborhood. So got in the car and drove off, and I was like, "What the fuck, yo? I'm never coming to your house again." I wish.
Did you ever go to her house again?
No. I promise y'all, just to let y'all know that I'm 100% honest about the story. I'm going to call this girl next week when we do this, and I'll have hear her.
You still talk to her often?
I haven't talked to her in maybe 5 years.
Do you have her number though?
I have her number.
Okay.
You can call her now?
No. Call it. Yeah.
Call her now?
Call it now.
Call her now? Perfect. Yeah, perfect. Okay, I'm calling her now. So good.
I won't say that. Call it.
She might. No, I don't know what's about to happen. Yeah. I mean, I hope she got the same number. Let's see. There we go.
Facebook.
No. Yeah, I could do Facebook.
Oh.
The number dialed has been changed, disconnected, or is no longer in service.
Let me do Facebook.
I'm like,
Facebook, man. Wow.
I wonder if she ever married a black.
Oh, but also, about 4 years ago, the reason why I stopped talking to her, she had a very jealous boyfriend, very jealous, and she always told stories.
Is he a
about,
white dude?
Yeah, yeah, and he always told stories about like don't talk to him anymore. I don't like our relationship. So she unfriended me on Facebook. Somebody, Dana says, call her. So just call
What's up,
him
Dana?
out.
Dana, you had a great episode, man. People talk about how good of an episode it was. Dana Hackett Harris. Let's see. I couldn't find you on YouTube, so I couldn't tag you on it. But people love your episode. Yeah, you're a good guest. Which is up if you want to
See your niece walking around on Facebook. You can't read that. That's who hit me up.
You getting evidence here?
Well, no, as soon as I went on Facebook to call her,
you saw the same one that was
yeah,
trying to.
she's still crying out for help.
That help cry mean less and less to me. I'm like, I got stuff to do now, man. I got my own concerns now. You got to go get I don't know, man. I just feel like people don't understand what your own money can do for you. I was like, you know.
Yeah, she's not friendly anymore.
Add her back.
I would just go right to the source.
To her.
Oh, who's
That's
my calling?
Yeah.
I want to know if this is a boy or this is a girl. Okay, so it's like she's single. Because I don't want to hit her with.
I think that was a dude. It looked like the Jeffrey Dahmer dude. That's what it looked like. I wouldn't get involved with that so much. Like, you should just stay out, man. You should just stay out.
Last time. Okay, this is wild.
What?
I'm just going wrong.
You're hilarious.
I'm going wrong.
You got to do the Facebook dial, the call. Yeah. That's hilarious. Like is stalking her now.
Yeah, this might go.
This is the stalk move.
This might go really.
I didn't
bad.
know how else to get a hold of you.
This might go really bad. Yo, what up? You good? You good? I was just talking about you on the podcast.
Oh, sweet Jesus, what'd you say?
Hello, man. We got a lot of people up in
Hey,
here.
how you doing?
Hey, y'all.
How are you?
I'm good. How y'all doing?
Good.
Yeah.
Do you want? So I don't. Are you available to talk?
Yeah, I got a little bit. I don't have to be work till 4.
Privately. Is
Okay.
anybody around you?
So because I don't think people are gonna believe the story, huh? No, she was. We live in Dayton, Alabama.
I'm in Alabama now.
Okay. And you are single, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I don't want you to be like, I don't want this to be a evidence of you being get in trouble.
You ain't gonna get me in trouble.
So can you, from your perspective, because I haven't talked to you in 5 years? I don't know.
Years.
So can you tell the folks what you remember of me getting caught in your house?
Oh my God, dude! I told this story the other day. I swear to you, I told, because my child's grown now. Okay, so we were talking about my high school boyfriends and things like that, and I told her the story, and I was like, you wouldn't believe. I said Dion is so tall, and my window is so small.
Yeah.
So that man to hoist himself up there and get out that thing.
Hold on, you got to go from the beginning though. You got to go from the beginning when you told me that your dad would all the whole that stuff. Hold on, the whole thing.
Okay, you ready?
Go for it.
All right, so from what I remember, you were over, of course, we were hanging out, and my dad came home from work early.
Uh-huh.
That mother didn't get home till about 3:30, and you would have been gone by then.
Right.
And you got my closet, and my bedroom door opened up right to my closet.
Yeah.
So, y'all were inches from each other. And you're in there with your size 15 shoes in my little old closet. And,
Asshole naked.
huh?
Asshole naked.
Yes, butt ass ugly naked. And I remember trying to talk him into going to Taco Bell for me. And he was like, no, you need some money, walk up there. And I was like, no, you got it. And he wasn't going. It wasn't going to happen. So he left the room and everything. I don't remember how quickly you got out and got dressed. I just remember that we got a hold of Corey and pulled up to the side of my house. You climbed, I think it was up a chair in the corner of my room to that little old window.
Yeah,
It was
squeeze.
a small one. How big was that window, Dion? It was like what?
I don't, man. The trauma.
Wide. It was like a
Yeah.
box.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
You shimmied out of it. Around and scooted your butt across my car or across my yard to Corey's car and hopped in and you were out.
The thing is, hold on. 2 questions. Did I go over there twice?
Did you come over twice?
Again. Because
Yeah, of course you did. I know you went over again.
Because I think it is my brain is very selective. I remember walking all over. I thought I had a car. I remember walking all the way. How did we get there?
You got that Corey dropped you off there. Or no, not that time. That time you would run the number 12 bus. Because remember, you would ride the bus up to my house.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All for the cash.
Yeah.
All for the
I'm
cash.
telling you.
You said what? Oh, how's your dad doing now?
My dad?
Yeah.
Oh, baby, he died.
Man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, like,
I mean, how would I know? How would I know?
I don't know. I'm going to talk to you since he died a long time ago, baby. Well, we were like 25.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to share many more stories of Miss. I'm not gonna say your name because people start looking you up. People will start looking you up. But I'm gonna share many more stories of you, and hopefully I can reach out to you with more evidence of the because because if I've been doing a podcast with Chaz for at least 2 years. You have been the template of a lot of these stories. A lot of these stories.
Oh my God. Really?
Yeah. Just know you was my first pink toe. Just know that, all right? So yeah. So that's it, man. So I go ahead and let you live your life, and it's good to talk to you for a long time.
We'll talk to you again, I'm sure. We'll see you again.
All right, I'll be around, y'all. Y'all have a good time.
All right, girl.
Bye.
You are funny. Facebook caller.
Oh man, work.
It worked.
I think she still wants you though.
I mean,
You heard it, right? You heard it. She's like, hey, baby, huh? No, I'm very available.
Let me tell you
I'm
something.
in Alabama, but it ain't nothing but a plane ride. It ain't nothing but let's see, $300 gets me there. You take a bus the rest of the way.
Let me tell you something.
Man, Dion took a bus for that cat, yeah.
I was 16, 17, man. Let me tell you, this girl right here, we should have been fired minute one at MCL.
Mm.
My DNA is all over that place. not in the food.
Didn't y'all serve food there?
Huh?
Didn't y'all serve food there?
Yes. Yeah, it was wild. No, we were definitely in this back area.
She was like, let me tell y'all about Dion's dick.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, man. Good stories, yo.
Yeah, buddy. Dion Lack was out there, boy.
Yeah, you were.
My
Risking
first
it all. Her dad would have killed you. Her dad would have
And
killed
the
you.
thing is, in my head, I was like, I know how much he loved him. I was gonna say, tell him that your dad called me a nigga. I ain't want to do that.
Were you bigger than her dad? I'm sure.
Whoa,
Oh.
God, nigga, damn, brother, what's wrong with you? I ain't check him out like that. Where'd you find this guy, man?
Yeah, sorry about, man. Why do y'all do this?
I never seen him though. I just heard
You
his
never
voice.
saw
I never saw him. I just heard his voice.
Because it's one thing, like, you came in the room, like, if it happened to my daughter, I'd be like, yo, who was that? And then you
And I tower up like, hey, hey, little nigga.
And I got to punch him in the balls. What'd you shoot him? You know what I'm saying? I got to shoot him.
Gotta shoot him.
I got to shoot him.
With the Swiss cheese.
You know, man?
Yeah, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Yeah, we've been in this mug for a while.
That's a funny story, though.
Yeah, now we got some more. God damn it, Chaz, don't make this a soundbite, man.
You know, it's
No,
what he's
man,
talking
don't make
about.
this a sound.
And I'm ending it
Because
with,
it's
he
all-
died. That's how it's going to end.
Don't make this a sound, please, because we've already got enough stories of me and sex stories, man.
You know what's happening.
No, man.
The whole
no.
time I was like, I can edit that. Keeping that. You already know what's happening.
No, all my sex stories with Chaz go viral.
Never mind.
I got a jack off story going. That's hitting numbers. We're doing close to 200,000 right
It's
now.
up there. It's like 190 right now.
God damn it, yo.
It's funny because I keep seeing all the likes it gets, right?
What?
Like
It keeps popping up. Keeps popping up, man. I need all my sex stories to cease.
Okay, Dion.
I need to cease and desist. I'm a funny person outside of sex.
Not a problem, Dion. I won't do that.
But yeah, I can tell you, dude. I have a lot of stories with her. I'm gonna say the last thing we out of here. Right?
Mm-hmm.
With her, her first girl squirted.
That's going in there too.
Pun intended.
You were
I did not know what was happening, and it was amazing.
She remembers.
Yeah, and she fell back.
Hey, Dion. No,
I should have that.
Wouldn't be no problem talking to me. No.
Man, I tell you, this girl right here was my trial and error.
I feel like I'm gonna be at their wedding next year. She's gonna have her dad ashes. Dion gonna pee in it. Oh, man. Who wins now?
Oh boy,
That's funny. All right, let's wrap up.
Yeah, all right. Thank y'all for watching this episode of Lackaroni and Chaz. Check, please. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're watching it from here. Thank you for watching Lacktoast ENT. Hit the notification bell so every time we go live, you can join in the conversation. That's it.
If you're watching from here on this cam, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Chaz Rogers on my YouTube. Appreciate y'all. Please like, subscribe. Please watch the Patreon because you're gonna get a bunch of stuff you didn't see. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get a bunch of the unedited stuff. And thanks y'all for rocking with us, man.
Toodaloo. Now I gotta do the LA thing on my sibs.
Man, let's do it, man. Let's hit these streets. Can I come with y'all?
Sure.
I can't. I gotta go be a father, but I appreciate y'all.
Absolutely, man. Come hang out. Shit.
I gotta go be a father. My daughter's eyes.
Man, stop blaming me. Listen, nigga.
What?
Stop.
Stop blaming.
All the daughter support.
She wanna go
Like
to
she's 36.
46.
She's 36. So when I was at that age with my children, I blame everything on my children. Okay.
What you mean?
I can't do it, fellas. I gotta hang out with my seeds. I did the same thing. You're not hanging out with your child. Stop.
I'm gonna go take her to the park, man. We go to the park every damn day. She got a swollen eye though.
She
It looked like she got beat up.
She allergic to something?
I don't know. I think that she got like she was in the sandbox and she fell, so she got dirt in her eye. So we think that might have been like infected or whatnot. Let's see, but look at my poor. Look at her.
Oh wow!
Look at it.
Yeah, that's
See what I'm
allergic.
saying?
That's allergic to something.
That was us yesterday. That we went to the urgent care for her poor little
What they
eye.
said?
Yeah. So then they were saying that like we think so we had to get her these drops because the first like
Is it
night.
too?
No, it's just her. It's just her. So the first night it was like a really small swell, and I was like, oh, okay, well, you know. And the next day it was bigger, and we're like, oh, okay, well, you know, let's take care of it. We iced it. The next day it was even bigger, and we're like, okay, we need that.
Yeah.
And it's getting bigger each time.
Yeah.
So then Izzy just asks, what did Papa say? Oh no, don't repeat it. Don't repeat it. I said, until I see her home, keep her at home. She's gonna get you. I know. Poor baby. All right, man. Good talking to y'all, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
All
Yo.
right, y'all.
We'll
Toodaloo.
see y'all in the future.